what buttons they like to press, what they're comfortable with, what throws them off, and what's throwing us all off is Liquido versus Thork, Luke versus Zangief. Here we go. Welcome to the last Breakout series of 2024.
Okay, already starting off of a zing, and there we go. There's a grab. I want to see some pile drivers. Okay, as I said, okay.
Hot take, Zangief is a grappler, and grapplers like to grapple.
I mean, yeah, they're just constantly going to be grabbing and throwing. That's what I imagine Thork's game plan is going to be. But I imagine that Liquid is going to try to be a little bit of a mobility guy today, because the best way to deal with a grappler is just never be in their grappling range and just do what they're doing right now.
Yeah, that was beautiful how he baited out that heavy punch. He knew he was spaced just a little too far away for it to connect, and Thork would be wide open for the follow-up.
Oh, but here we go. Thork is coming in here. Even with the depleted drive, they're still trying to come in and try to at least balance this life lead.
Thork's having a bit of trouble with the distance so far. You see him doing a good job of spacing out those sand blasts, but you've seen him whiff a few times off, just being a little early, a little too far back. Doesn't matter that time, though.
There we go. After pretty much blocking that super that came out there by Liquid, able to just make a nice little 1-2 to get that first dub.
Yep, and already a very close in fight. You see Liquid doing it again, baiting out the whip and immediately punishing it. Thork is getting caught pressing over and over. I don't know if he's getting too eager or if his patterns are just being predictable.
Yeah. Ooh, okay though. Looks like Liquid is starting to get some nice hits in there. Good anti-air. Rushing in with a drive rush. Grapples the grappler.
Gotta be careful. Thork's got that critical art whenever he wants it and all the drive he needs. Liquido putting himself in burnout. Thork uses the belly flop to cross him up, but not gonna be able to keep him in that corner. Good job of catching the cross-up armor through the crouching jab, gets the punish counter going, has that critical art if he wants it, and here it comes!
Oh,
what a way to take the first game.
Absolutely beautiful. I saw that drive impact go off successfully from Thork there, and I already knew that devastation was going to be coming onto the streak. And that first point for the Zangief.
Just like in real grappling, it's all about setting your opponent up. It's about getting them off balance. It's about throwing off their guard and making sure you're attacking from a direction they're not anticipating. So you really saw Thork do a beautiful job there of setting up his critical art.
No, absolutely beautiful. You saw there from the drive impact, the drive rush, just waiting for that perfect moment for Liquid to be kind of just not knowing what to do next. Little space in their mind to just instantly rush in, get all the setup they needed, and then like, okay, we're ready for a level 3. We're going in there, we're getting that W. And that's exactly what Thork did. Amazing stuff. But of course, Liquid still has a shot. They had some nice setup with Luke, a lot of anti-airs, a lot of nice rush in, some nice supers too, but they need to go all the way.
Yeah, you could see Liquid also hesitating a little, or maybe Thork was just doing a great job of throwing him off and finding opportunities to punish. And the thing with Zangief is you only need to slip up once. He's not going to give you a second time.
No, he's not. After 1 or 2 good grapples and good throws, yeah, no, that's going to be it. Zangief is just one of those types of characters right now that can just get in there, get the grabs, and pretty much get the W from there, or just try to go in with a drive rush to set you up for one of their grapples too. It's all about that. And that means that Liquid with Luke has to play a lot of either keep away or mix-ups.
Yeah, and Liquid not the kind of guy who likes to play keep away. I was talking about player mentality and player matchups before we came in tonight, and you see that a lot with Liquid. Oh, he's not the kind of player who hangs back and chips you to death. He's getting right in your face, standing and trading, which is admirable and fun to watch. But against Thork's Zangief is a quick way to land in traction.
Exactly. It's just a matter of what they're going to be doing, knowing that matchup. But I feel like Liquid can inch it out if, as you were saying before, they don't like to keep away that much. Just kind of, okay, seeing what's going on here.
Yeah, it seems like they are a little held up, but we might go back into it. That's interesting, this Dhalsim coming out. I think he's warming up to what you were saying. Dhalsim's a great pick for the keep away and the mix-ups and the brain destroyers. So Liquid might be going for something here. More of the ranged approach. As you can already see, doing a very good job of just pinning Thork in place.
Yeah, beautiful Yoga Flames right there. It really is that fusion of keep away and mix up from Dhalsim, and that's exactly what's already being set up here a little bit.
Yeah, playing very cautious and tentative, but got the Yoga teleport mix-up, and already goes in behind him, forces him into the corner, got those long, stretchy arms, sees the drive rush coming, backs off to block it, gets the Yoga Flame to keep him at bay, and again, just keep away, backs off. And you can see the cross-up attempt coming in, but can't stop the spinning pile driver.
That spinning trial driver did so much, but it's not enough for that combo to come out from Liquid and take that first win. You saw especially their K-Box with those teleports. That was just some insane mix-up potential that they always kept Thork on their toes.
Yeah, and you can see Thork's much more aggressive opening to keep Liquid from having any opportunity to do those mix-ups again. Just getting right in his face, rushing in, the supers come out, goes for the grab, Liquid sees it coming, Yoga teleports out of danger, puts him in the corner, gets a throw of his own off. Will he go for a throw loop? He won't, but keeps him stuck in there, turtling up, unable to keep Thork in there forever. Now what's he gonna do?
Oh, that's definitely the question. Thork's trying to play it safe, rushing in, dry rushing. There we go, tying up the score right now. They don't let Liquid doing anything. They saw how Thork put Liquid into a bit of a bad situation, and now Thork wants to come back for some revenge.
He's coming back to that Yoga teleport mix-up again and again. Sets up the grabs with it, sets up these quick combos, gets that throw up again, and just having all the success in the world with this round. And that's a lot of space to try to cross with that drive rush. Gotta wonder what he was thinking there.
But it's okay, you know, Liquid has a lot of space. So, oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Oh!
That read! He saw that coming from Kalamazoo!
That was just an absolute read. You saw that overdrive pretty much sending Thork around the world. But Liquid was like, nah, I'm just going to come in for an overhead from the jump and just get a nice combo. And already looks like Liquid just wants to run away with it. But a DI!
Again, being this close to Thork when he's warmed up, and that's a lot of drive, but not anymore. Puts himself in burnout, fighting a little like Noah the Prodigy, gets crossed up for that big, meaty, heavy punch. The Yoga teleport stabs there again. Liquid, trying to keep him penned in, gets the anti-air, sees that punch coming from left field, and not gonna let him press anything, putting himself on set point with practically a rush down Dhalsim.
Oh my goodness, that was inspirational from Liquid. And look at it, we're keeping it going. Nice anti-airs, nice Yoga Flames. Just keep it going, keep Thork away, make sure they can't grapple you. Even with this drive rush, they're just kind of feeling each other out a little bit.
Alright, he's getting in Thork's head too. You see Thork slowing down a bit, hesitating a little more, crouching in neutral more, gets to jump in, drop kick, but he's backing off, creating space, kind of watching and waiting. Falls victim to the Yoga teleport mix-up again. Liquid doesn't go for the throw this time. It's straight into the super. That shouldn't be enough to kill, but that is so much momentum to have on his side, going towards set point.
Yes, and on top of that, the drive depletion, but looks like Thork is not going down without a fight. Rushing in here. Ooh, overhead?
Force the final round.
Okay.
He can't! He can't! Classic fireball trap gets him, and Liquid is our first winner of the...
Feels like a lot of different fighters are just better at the game she wants to do. Of just that absolutely rush in and pummel. You got, of course, Ken is still crazy. Rashid is the one I most compared to. And yeah, it's the E Honda versus the Kimberly.
Yeah, and this is also a pretty good pick against Honda because she's so darn mobile. You see how she is Kimberly, I don't know Moñañu is pronounced, is already running circles around Jewelman, runs into that chop, but getting a lot of success out of setting up these grabs, or using the slides, drive rushing in, intercepting the butt drop into a command grab. Moñañu making a real big impression here.
Moñañu already starting off very good, and looks like, ooh, there we go.
This round has been all Moñañu so far, and that's no mean feat. Jewelman finished second last week.
Whew, Jewelman finished second, and they're getting ran through right now by Moñañu. Absolutely insane. Oh my goodness.
The Ocho throw off, finally a bit of life from Jewelman, getting some pressure going, gets the reversal off, gets the punch counter off, gets Kimberly into the corner. That is not where you want to be against a Honda. And Jewelman starting to release, but the parry comes out, jumps over the grab, gets the baseball slide again, blocks the sumo headbutt, and starting to come back, gets the command grab off again. What do you think Jewelman can do here to stop this before it gets out of hand?
Literally just has to defend and find an opening, but I imagine that Moñañu is not going to stop it, especially with another perfect parry. And the stun! Oh my goodness! Moñañu is looking to bring this back, especially with that overdrive throw. Give it overhead, and oh my goodness, the level 3 coming out. I don't think this is going to kill. I'm putting my eggs into the basket. Oh my goodness, Moñañu, you are becoming an absolute demon. Can we finish it out strong?
On the way there, another whip grab. That has been the story of the first game. Grab whip after grab whip after grab whip. Just can't get his mix on Moñañu.
But look at that. Get a little buff. You're in it right now. Jewelman is starting to come back a little bit. Gets some slaps in.
Just needs to jump a little. Doesn't get over the 100-hand slap. Gets caught coming down. Blocks the sumo headbutt though. And not able to avoid getting in that corner. But been doing a great job all set. There's the whip grab again.
Ooh, okay, we gotta get that grab rolling, but it looks like Jewelman is still rolling, doing a little butt slam, doing another little butt slam. Oh, gets Rotec though, but easy 1-2 slap, gonna drown.
Yeah, I mean, finally Jewelman showing some signs of life. Immediate drive rush in to start the round, and Moñañu just parries it, just like that. The reactions on this player are unreal.
You should see my face right now. I literally did the neuron activation beat after seeing that perfect parry. My goodness, Moñañu, I've never seen a rushdown demon more crazy than this Kimberly. And it looks like we're keeping it going. Ooh, overhead in the corner. Oh, and the stun literally turned around on them.
Yeah, Jewelman has that level 3 if he wants it, and plenty of room to use it. Goes into critical R now, but that's so little health left, and gets the super of his own. Is Moñañu about to put himself on set point against the second place finisher. Jewelman is just clinging for life. I know he's not in danger of elimination yet, but he's not fighting like he belongs in the same ring as Moñañu.
It looks like there's a big skill gap that Moñañu is trying to set up, but Jewelman doesn't want to have that happening. Look at this coming in. Even if they get DI knockback, it's not a complete DI, so it's okay. They're fine. Even if they're in the corner, look at that. Throw, escape, coming with the drive rush.
Moñañu's parries are unreal. They're coming out again and again and again. And I've been talking of the Shin Yi Tai Trinity. Mind, body, technique. And with these reaction times and this ability to parry on frames of notice, Moñañu is all tied, all body.
They're just absolutely locked in. Jewelman, they're able to get this though. There we go. 1-1, tie the set. Jewelman starting to cool down a little bit more, kind of reading more what Moñañu wants to set up.
That was interesting. Went for what looked like the grab right off the round start. Probably anticipated some kind of rushdown attempt, but Moñañu has been playing on the back foot to start off and only really revs up the engine after the initial exchange. Gets a throw loop going. Is he going to go for another one? He doesn't. Keeps Jewelman on the back foot, but misses the combo, drops the combo, finally gets out of the corner, gets the butt slam going, but the hard knockdown reversal into punch counter, and Moñañu's on set point again.
Oh my goodness, Moñañu can try to run away and steal this win away from Jewelman. And there we go, immediately starting missiling. Nah, I'm just gonna perfect parry into my overdrive throw, and we're already getting it into the corner again. Jewelman just can't catch a break, but maybe this is the break they need. Getting those slaps, throw escape, but it's fine. Oh my goodness!
countering, a counter, and Moñañu throws it back into the corner, eats the sumo headbutt, backs away from the drive rush, spaces it out, gets away from it, gets it back in the corner again. Jewelman techs the throw, gets the butt slam going, gets him in the corner again. Here comes the drive rush, here comes the charge up. Level 3 if he wants it, plenty of drive. Is he going to be able to reverse the momentum here and force a final round? We'll have to see. Both of them have level 3. Critical R from Moñañu now, not going to get a chance to use it. The punishment's piling up.
Oh my goodness, look at this right now. Moñañu, they're literally on a thread, and that is not going to be thankful to them getting wall stunned after that DI. Definitely not what they want to see. And here we go. Last game, last round, last match, last everything.
Jewelman finally catches Moñañu with those early drive rushes. Nobody can parry forever. You have to be right about the interactions that matter. You can't be right about every single one. Eventually, the pitcher's going to blow one past you, and Moñañu is in for a world of hurt in the ring of fire as Jewelman is setting himself up for the win. A pixel of life left, but one interaction away, and the bear hug does it. Closing out the set with a perfect Jewelman win.
My good.
We started talking about needing anti-ruffian technology, but SilverRupee, a representative collegiate FGC, shout outs to them and to their work that was recently on TNS with their finals of their season. What do you think of the Ed versus Blanka matchup as Ruffian starts showing why he's the multi-time champion?
I mean, recently we got Ed toned back a little bit. I still remember when that patch came out and everyone was filing those applications for employment at McDonald's, but I haven't really seen much of Ed since then, so this is going to be my real tester on how Ed is feeling right now. And it looks like, you know, they still got something going. Able to get the perfect parry. There we go. OD setup in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, Ed is at his best when you can fight as a boxer, and I know that sounds like I'm just doing word salad, but you see a bit of an outboxery style here with SilverRupee, where he's baiting out things he can punch, he's catching Ruffian coming in. That was a beautiful uppercut as Ruffian charged in, and, you know, you're not allowed to jump into the air like that in boxing, I think, but you see the principles in action.
Yeah, no, you can see it. I just love how the sport of boxing is just perfectly translated into SilverRupee's game. I mean, there is a little bit of psycho power in there, but I mean, sometimes it's a little psycho in all of them. Okay, here's the signature level 2 setup coming up. Look at that orb go, as it looks like SilverRupee is just making it absolutely clockwork.
Whoa, he crosses himself up.
Ooh, keep it going.
Not at all deterred by that drop, and good awareness from SilverRupee as he's already taken the first game from RUFIANmx, our returning champion, in dominant fashion. It was just, there was a moment where he tripped himself up and he was throwing wildly in the wrong direction, complete opposite direction, but it was like nothing happened. He instantly recovered and began the punishment anew. So you can see that SilverRupee is a very calm, collected player who's not going to be thrown off mentally.
Feeling the true power of that Ed, one of the most popular fighters still today. But that perfect parry, Ruffian was able to get a nice grab, trying to still set up here, just walking forward, able to DI. Oh, here we go for a stun, keep it going. Oh my goodness, this might be the perfect setup that Ruffian needed. Drops the combo, but it's fine, you go for a low, but it gets grabbed as they're trying to do a mix-up. That's not good.
Yeah, and he was invincible through Blanka-chan's arrival, so that setup opportunity from Ruffian did not pay off. He likes to trap you between his own attacks and Blanka-chan's advancing moves, but doesn't need it this time. The wake-up Blanka ball finishes Ruffian off, and that's Ruffian's first round of the set.
And already starting off strong with another perfect parry into that grab, jumping off of that overdrive, able to dodge it, and really go perfect setup, gets the combo, gets the super coming out. My goodness, it's Ruffian's game right now as they throw Edge into the sky, and SilverRupee's going to be crashing down. And another perfect parry, but this time from SilverRupee. There's your chance.
What have I said about fighting like an outboxer? He finds his opportunities to steal his turn and just reset the momentum, to throw off your rhythm. This is a game of rhythm at the end of the day, and just like Dance Dance Revolution, you miss a step, that chart's going to keep going until the whole song's blown by you, and that's the match in a nutshell.
Goodness. I'm seeing a lot, especially there. Ruffian has to be able to counter a lot more of SilverRupee's game. It feels like sometimes they're able to set up very nicely, of course, with their level 2s or overheads or going for those overdrives like they just did there. Ruffian has got to get a better grip on some of these. Ooh, in the anti-air, exactly as I'm saying anti-air, they're able to get that nice setup.
Yeah, it keeps him stuck in the corner. Ruffian's own parry game is not helping him out very much. Can't tech that grab, can't get out of the corner, can't wake up in the psycho strings. Here comes the super, and that is going to do it. That's crop, but the crop is there, and Ruffian goes down. Who the heck is SilverRupee? Because he just ran
6 months ago, but actually, no JP. Never mind, no JP. We have Jamie.
Now Jazdero's on the Bison, and that is Jejo, who I think is TAS, on the Jamie. Jamie's another beneficiary of the recent balance patches, because for a while he was seen as unplayable, but he's getting a lot more love again now.
I'm excited to see some of this love. Again, one of those characters that can be known as more of a rushdown-centric mobility type of character. Don't see it much because other fighters just do it better, even Kimberly. But look at this. TAS is showing just how strong Jamie truly is. Maybe trying to go for a perfect coming out here. No, but it's
Not
fine.
gonna get one. Here comes that same oppression I was talking about. Jazdero not wanting to let him have a turn. Backs off wisely, sees the jump coming, sees it coming down, doesn't want to give TAS enough space, but forced backwards, only a little bit of help. Doesn't need much. Gets the EX scissors off and puts him back in the corner again. You see what I'm talking about as he gets the stun, which leads into the kill. One interaction turned that entire round around. That is the power of Bison.
My goodness. It literally went from TAS almost squeaking out a perfect KO to getting it turned out from under them. And look at this. Jazdero already setting up with a super, bringing TAS to the ground and taking so much of that drive gauge. But it's okay. TAS is coming back up, and look at these punches and kicks to get a nice combo going.
TAS has to be careful with his spacing and his setup, because that entire pass interaction happened off Jazdero interrupting his drink. He can't just be sitting there in the middle stage getting his drink meter up. He has to find a way to keep Jazdero on the back foot, and he's doing a decent job of that right now, but gotta be careful of these parries that we're seeing.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Jazdero rushing in with the drive rush. Overdrive. TAS is depleted right now. And look at that KO. Jazdero able to get their first win, showing the true strength of this M.Bison. TAS though still has a chance, just needs to squeak out a reverse sweep to show just how strong this Jamie is. Already starting off strong with some punish counters.
Yeah, and if any night is going to be the night for reverse sweeps, it's tonight. We've seen a bunch of them happen. We've seen a lot of upsets happen. We just saw one happen with Ruffian versus SilverRupee. And I think we can all agree that's not actually Herbal Tea, right?
I think we can agree on that.
Yeah,
Look
I know.
how they got that going.
Yeah, TAS just kind of keeping him back, trying to play a little patient. Block. Oh, wow!
Okay. Oh, perfect anti-air there. That was nice.
Yeah, his defensive game is really warming up a lot, TAS. He's doing a lot better job of catching Jazdero pressing, catching him with these anti-airs, spacing out the scissors attempts. Jazdero's just kind of pressing at the moment, trying to feel him out, and it's not working very well. He walks himself right into that sweep, into the drive rush punch counter, into the launch, finds himself stuck in the corner, free drink from TAS. You see what I'm talking about with needing to find better moments for that drink. He's not making the mistake he did last game.
Not at all. And look at that. Pretty much blocks that attack coming out. And there we go. Getting their perfect KO that they wanted before. Tying up the set 1-1.
It's really fun to see Jamie actually seriously being played again. I thought it was a shame that, like, after the first few months of Season 1, he just never showed up again in, like, any tournaments, any kind of serious play, any ranked. But now that he's gotten a bit of extra love in these balance patches, you see people really giving him a second chance. And I'm happy to see the new gen showing up more, and it not just being, hey, remember Street Fighter 2? But speaking of the new gen, Jazdero bringing his JP out, and I was talking about how good he is at locking you down with this pick.
Yeah, you were talking it up before, and I imagine they're really trying to keep TAS away now, especially with how much they've been able to close the gap and pretty much just rush down the damage. Ooh, okay, nice overhead. I mean, anti-air.
See what I was saying about how he's not afraid to just get right up in your face with that cane, but might not have been the best of ideas. TAS already has him up in the corner, gets the grab going, gets another free drink, drive rushes in, continues the pressure, crosses up, gets anti-air, gets thrown into the corner himself, and now he's getting caught on these portals. Gets blocked, gets put in the corner again, gets the airdrop kick.
Look at that, trying to go in there, keeping space, trying to stay alive. Look at that dodge coming out, and there we go. Grab is going to get a lot of damage on TAS. Their gauge is depleted, but they're trying to go for it.
He just tried to go straight for it, but Jazdero's defensive awareness, and you see him just bringing out the traps for him. He just went full hog on the zoning offense and finished TAS off with an absolute barrage of JP's lockdown tools. It almost looked like he was playing angry for a second there.
It really felt like they were just able to zone out TAS, pretty much just setting a bunch of shadow traps as they wanted, because they're like, you know, they're on 1 HP. I can just keep sending it out. If they get blocked, they're still going to get KO'd. It's no problem. Look at this, trying to get some corner pressure. Gets reversed, though, by TAS.
You see TAS having a lot of luck setting up throws because Jazdero does play pretty defensive, and he's good at consistently blocking the combo strings that TAS throws out. So TAS lets that happen and sets up the throw. But right now, he's not going to have any chance to do that. TAS is in a world of danger. That's not quite going to kill, but that is a dangerous spot to be. And Jazdero's already on set point. Goes for the install again, but it's not going to do him any good. Both of them in burnout now. And that's it. Wow, didn't even get to finish that thought. See what I mean about how Jazdero doesn't know what he's doing and can't do charges consistently, but you're not going to get that with Rasec, who is really just determined to get his second crown. And if he has to go through Liquid O to do it, so be it.
And look at that, the Dhalsim is coming back out, did a lot of success in that first match we saw them against Thork, and I imagine they've been keeping that Dhalsim strong and ready for Rasec and that M.Bison.
A very active defense from Liquid O, who's trying to preemptively catch Rasec pressing on a lot of things. You see him throwing out anti-air, seemingly just to press them. He's yoga hovering a lot to, imagine, prevent the rush-in attempts. Eats the slide there for a moment, but immediately forces a return to neutral. You see him just very much worried about boxing Rasec out.
That seems to be a lot of the game plan here. Just trying to get the defense against Rasec and starting to crumble, though. The DI is trying to help with it. Here we go. Teleport mix-up into the grab.
He loves that teleport mix-up. He was doing it again and again last time we saw him. The question is Rasec going to be able to figure out what Liquid's last opponent could?
That is truly the name of the game here. Look at that. Here comes the super, able to get through that defense and take that first round.
Yeah, I mean, that was an incredibly back and forth round, but Liquid O's defensive responsibility is so great, even as you see him preemptively pressing a lot. He's really just doing whatever he can to stay up in the air, stay back, and unfortunately for him, he thought there was going to be a jump incoming, eats the slide, takes the throw, and now he's stuck in the corner, gets the parry off, gets the punch counter off, and gets the teleport mix-up. Doesn't go for the throw this time, puts him in the corner, gets jumped over, can't make an intercept that time, eats the Psycho Scissors, blocks the drive rush, and now a return to neutral.
Returning to that footsie stage, but oh, look at that. Throw coming in, and here Liquid is trying once again to keep out with some of these stretchy punches, trying to make sure that Rasec can't go in against them. Good anti-airs, try to keep it going. Ooh, perfect evasion against that OD, and look at this setup into the super, my goodness. That's gonna kill.
That is absolutely gonna kill. That is get out of town. Liquid O taking the first game. I mean, that was stylish Dhalsim play right there.
I mean, it was. There's no other way to say it. That was absolutely maddening.
Wow. Psycho Crusher threw the fireball. He threw the Yoga Fire. Tries to immediately drive rush in on him as a meaty setup. Rasec just keeping the pressure up. But even though he has the life lead, Liquid's fighting pretty calm right now. You don't see him panic pressing. He finds his opportunity to punish counter. Gets it back towards the corner again. But gets parried for his show. Gets knocked down. Gets a bit of a crush counter going. Gets caught on the drive impact. Devil's Reverse comes out into a throw setup. Is he going to go for another one? Not going to get the chance.
Not at all. Look at that. Liquid coming overhead. Has to block. Trying to defend. They're going to get knocked out, though. There we go. Rasec on the board.
Something you see Liquido doing a lot is, I was talking about these preemptive defensive measures. What he's doing is advertising that these routes are defended so that Rasec subconsciously discards them as options. And if he's not considering those options, that means his offense gets much more predictable.
But I mean, either way, look at that. Rasec making some nice work. Keep it going. Into the super?
Hey, you can predict something's coming. Doesn't mean you can do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Literally just a deer in headlights type of moment.
Yeah, I can know a bear is coming at me. That doesn't mean I can outrun the damn thing.
No, and look at this. Trying the turtle, literally going to be called out by Liquid here. But that DI is literally going to save Rasec's life.
Psycho Crusher straight through it, but that is a lot of punishment that Rasec's receiving. Forces a return to neutral. Liquido backing off, sticks to the air, gets the teleport mix up, anticipates an anti-air, guesses wrong, uses these long stretchy limbs to force Rasec to play footsies, teleports in behind his own fireball. The Psycho Crusher comes in again, and this is just a brawl in the pocket.
Look at that DI to save the life of Liquid. Gonna be doing a teleport next up. Going for the super, and look at that. Once again, a complete turnaround. Rasec had all the health. Liquid Zero had nothing, but they literally turned it around to get that win and keep their streak alive.
You don't need to get every interaction right, you just need to get the ones that matter. And Liquido doing a very good job of spotting his opportunities. Spotting when there's a gap in Rasec's offense, spotting when he stops pressing for a moment, spotting when he kind of trips up and freezes up and isn't sure what to do. And then Liquid is able to steal back the momentum.
Just able to steal it back. Of course, the teleports do work, and I noticed every time that Liquid does a teleport, they like to do grab, and that's been working very well for them. Trying to do something here, perfect parry into the throw is exactly what they're going to be doing. Pretty much turning the positions back against them.
Yeah, and sets up that beautiful air-to-air. Liquid O has just been very comfortable in the sky. But not comfortable getting thrown. Nobody's very comfortable with that. They attempted throw loop, saw it coming, breaks it out, gets caught on the Yoga Teleport, maybe coming back to that hair too often. Rasec is starting to sit on it. You see, he sets up that parry, sees it coming, throws him, and that's a setup for the EX Psycho Crusher to take the game.
Perfect work, Rasec, and I feel like that set, even if Liquid was able to get a win at round 2, that was Rasec's game because they were able to start guessing a lot of what Liquid Zero was trying to do, but more importantly, even in that round that Liquid Zero took, it was almost down and out for them. Rasec almost had a clean record there.
Yeah, a lot of this is about spotting player habits too. Like for example, you've seen that when Liquid throws out the Yoga Fireball, Rasec likes to immediately Psycho Crusher through it. If Liquid spots that, and exploits it, that might be a very bad thing for Rasec to get comfortable doing.
And like I was mentioning before, every time they do a teleport mix-up, it seems Liquid likes to go for a grab, go for those Yoga Slams to kind of just span out. Okay.
Yeah, they both very much have clear habits that they're trying to bait out and exploit. You can see them go for it again. Tries for the Devil's Reverse, catches Liquid coming in, catches him on the teleport, forced onto the back foot, gets Psycho Scissors off, puts himself in burnout, gets crossed up. Here comes that throw that Liquid has gone to again and again.
Look at that. Rasec gonna be on match point here, trying to punch that ticket towards that top 8. They want Liquid gone.
That was about spotting the habit. He saw how much Liquid likes coming into the air, and he set up that Devil's Reverse to catch him on the way up. That was a pure collision because he knew what Liquid was going to do.
knew exactly what Liquid was trying to go for. These teleport mix-ups, these throws are starting to get a little more predictable. Seeing the pretty much the overhead coming out the air attack after the teleport is something we're seeing a lot. It looks like Rasec's starting to learn a little bit how to counter it.
Yeah, goes for the Devil's Verse again, forces to close up the distance, getting right in his face. Bison at his strongest when he can bully you. That super's not going to kill, but it's going to feel darn close. That's a lot of health to make up for, and so much drive. But here comes the critical art. It misses! It misses! What a bad idea from Liquid O, and the disastrous interaction. That's...
I'm excited to see it, and here we go from Manon. Okay.
Bit of a grappler versus grappler, judo versus sumo. What do you think of this matchup?
Don't really see it a lot. I mean, the grappler versus grappler, they're most likely trying to be thinking in that same mindset. It's just going to be those character differences that are going to be, you know, making that difference.
Different characters make a difference. That is a stunning insight here on Breakout Series.
I mean, yeah, different characters are going to make a difference, but even in just those same roles, each one can do something different, and that's exactly what we're going to be put on full display yet again, as already Jewelman is on that back foot, as ZombieAzteka is making quick work of them right now, and another combo in the corner, keep the corner pressure going.
He knows when Jewelman's going to try to jump in, and he has that air-to-air ready every single time. And Jewelman just hasn't had an answer for it. It's like he's playing 5 moves behind.
But, I mean, either way, they're already going for some overdrive throws, so, you know, it's fine. They're going to be okay.
And of course, ZombieAzteka already with the 4 medals. Don't know why I call them a Blanka player. Clearly the Manon. I have seen this freaking Manon before. I do not know what is wrong with me, chat. I should probably go off into the Siberian wilderness and never return.
But it looks like Jewelman's trying to send them over to Siberian wilderness too, because it looks like we're tied a little bit.
Yeah, ZombieAzteka tries a preemptive grab, not going to get anything doing there, but doing some good work off these jabs. Keeping Jewelman on the back foot, sets up this command grab, has the level 3 if he wants it, 5 medals, full drive, not full drive anymore, keeps him stuck in the corner, and this is where you don't want to be against a Manon. Jewelman puts himself in burnout to escape, but sent right back into the corner, and this is painful.
Ooh, look at that. Gonna send them down. Look at that, ZombieAzteka already taking that first win to take it.
Takes the win to take the win, yes.
I am repeating myself a lot today.
It happens to the best of us here on the last Breakout SF6 tournament of the year. There's been a lot of Street Fighter 6. Nobody can blame you.
Yeah, for real.
One of the years of all time, gotta tell you. Every year there has ever been, 2024 was certainly one.
I mean, a lot of good stuff came out, not only from the... Oh, wait! Oh my goodness!
Speaking of good stuff! Speaking of good stuff! ZombieAzteka's reads tonight have just been incredible.
That level 2 really saved them against Jewelman there.
Not only saved him, put him on set point.
Perfect, and look at that. Look at the momentum that ZombieAzteka is keeping against Jewelman here. Not even that DI is going to stop it. Gets that nice grapple, keep it going, but ooh, the DI counter.
Yeah, but it's Jewelman going to be able to make up for the lost momentum so far. This is a game about... Oh, that was interesting! Drive rushes in, doesn't go for an immediate attack, jumps over ZombieAzteka to mix him up. ZombieAzteka uses his own special move to get out from under the butt slam, but not enough. Still caught on the back foot, Jewelman with all the momentum to get the finish.
It really answered your question right there, K-Bar. It looks like Jewelman was able to make it back after that.
Yes.
Look at that. It looks like ZombieAzteka doesn't want to take that for an answer. Went around the world, parries that super. Oh, goodness.
Knew it was coming. What can I say? And here comes a super of his own and gets the ballet going. This might be the end.
No,
not
it's
quite.
not.
1 pixel left, and now it's the end.
Yeah,
You could have done that like a frame sooner, so I could have had a cool moment for my reel. Yeah. You had to do it would just explode. I would not believe you. But you know what's gonna be unbelievable? This match! Ed versus Luke, SilverRupee versus Rookie. Here we go!
Okay, excited to see some of this action coming up at the start. Already going for a drive rush.
Incredibly aggressive start from Rookie, trying not to let him have any time to set up and get comfortable in his rhythm. Backs off, tries to catch him on the end of a sandblast, but intercepts him with the Psycho Strings. Parry gets the drive rush in, and now it's SilverRupee in control.
Look at that, Rookie in the corner right now. SilverRupee is doing some nice work here, trying to set up, but that drive rush is going to be stopping them in their tracks. Keep it going. Parry?
Rookie's really good with these parries. He can pull them off at the spur of a moment. Good at these little micro interactions like that little duck under the flicker, but not able to stop the crouching. Gets another drive rush off, gets another one off, bounces him off the wall a few times. Backs off, and SilverRupee trying to come in, does come in. No trying at all here. Here comes the super.
Look at that. That level 2 made some nice setup there. SilverRupee trying to keep it going. There he go. Breaks the defense. Is able to take their first round.
What are they feeding people over at Collegiate FGC? Because, I mean, first Ruffian and now Rupee. Now Rookie. SilverRupee is really on a tear tonight.
I mean, when you start him off young, you start him off strong, you know?
And I mean, all that time in the world to spend so much of it playing against other strong players. The cliche goes, iron sharpens iron. And right now, it's going to be a real whetstone for whichever of these two young men comes out on top.
And look at this, Rookie already getting that super, going to be able to lay a lot of damage right now on SilverRupee. Trying to keep it going with the drive rush, but SilverRupee definitely has that winner break buff. They're a Collegiate FGC member, and it's currently the winner break, so they don't care about college right now. They're in the in-between, so they can dedicate a lot of time to trying to beat Rookie here and now, but ooh!
I have a hot take for everybody in this tournament. You don't win Street Fighter 6 by running out of health.
That's crazy.
I know, big if true, right?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. You know, honestly, just invest in negative health. That's you're kind of just following the pattern of what I was saying before. Those are very obvious things that I wasn't even noticing.
It's that comic book meme. The people hated him because he told the truth. You lose in Street Fighter 6 if you run out of health, and the other word bubble is just shut up.
They hated him because he told the truth.
You know who's telling the truth though right now? SilverRupee, who's very much in control of this final round and about to take the last game off the Psycho Strings. Take the last round, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Psycho Strings really did it there. Had the perfect setup, just like a little jab would have done it, and it really did it for SilverRupee there. One game away from punching that ticket once again towards that top 8, where they're going to be meeting 2 more people as we're updating going into this next round. Ruffian and Liquid have punched their tickets against TAS and Moñañu respectively, as they're going to be moving on to top 8 as well.
Real shame that we didn't get to see Liquid versus Moñañu because both of them just have played incredibly. But, you know, there's always a next time, and I hope we see Moñañu again. And right now we're seeing a lot of SilverRupee as Rookie tries the Ken against him. What do you think of the switch? Do you think he'll have better luck?
I think it will. Ken is definitely a lot more of a stronger fighter. And you have a lot of good setups. Sure, you can very strong. The run-ins that you can get with Ken are absolutely insane. Truly why he's one of the best rushdown options. And it's really showing how strong it is here. The absolute insane damage. And of course, the combos are showing themselves here tonight.
Round 2.
Yeah, I mean, already taking the first round. SilverRupee not even really in that one. Gets the parries going, but gets caught walking in and just wasn't pressing anything. Sees the drive rush coming, though. Uses one of his own to set up this throw. Does a quick little dash in, sets up the Psycho String, gets parried. Goes for another one, not able to get anywhere with it. Gets the back throw into the corner, trying to fight out of it. Waits for a Rookie to come in, and assumes he will. Doesn't do it, so he comes in himself.
Look at that, spacing each other out right now. Ooh, tried to go for an air attack, but gets knocked out of it. Rookie getting a little beat right now as SilverRupee is starting to rush them down. Gauge empty, the DI works for SilverRupee, and here's a perfect chance for some setup. Rushing in, corner pressure, has to get one good hit in, and there we go.
What a way to put himself on set point. Just calculated outside boxing was the end of that round.
Absolutely, just calculating exactly what they needed to do against Rookie. Rookie trying to do a little bit of some hurdling in the corner, but it just wasn't enough. Pretty much just got anti-aired by SilverRupee, but it looks like Rookie starting to get a bit of a run back here. There we go, sure you get it.
Tried to cross up, not going to get anywhere with it. Gets the Psycho Orb out going. That's not the name of the move, but I like calling it the Orb. It is indeed an Orb. I am not wrong. Parry, though, keeps him stuck in the corner. Trying to cut down Rookie's options to make it feel like he can't press anything safely, but not doing a great job of it because Rookie fights right out of the corner and resets his position. Drive rushes him in there, gets a lot of hurt going, goes for the super, and this is going to put him into a final game.
Oh my goodness, perfect work there. Rookie showing that Ken was really the play against SilverRupee. Wasn't perfect, SilverRupee is still able to get some action against Rookie, but that Ken is showing a lot more potential.
See what I've been talking about though? Just don't run out of health. Don't run out of health before the other guy does, and you win.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's philosophy and Street Fighter and Tekken and Guilty Gear and Mortal Kombat. I could go on and on, literally list every fighting game, but that's pretty much the gist.
Boxing is basically the art of hitting without getting hit. Rupee in this set maybe needs to work on the not getting hit part, but doing okay in this first round until I commentator
It's okay, it's okay. Commentators curse happens all the time. You know what we gotta start doing as commentators? Saying the opposite of what we think is gonna happen, so that when we think is gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, right now, SilverRupee, a costly whiff of the wake-up super, and dodges to the Shoryuken, doesn't block the drive rush at all, not able to stop Rookie from coming in. I can't keep this pick going all match, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna try to pick it up here, and there we go. It's pretty much just gonna be a little short break right there. SilverRupee able to clutch it out with that last little bit of health alive.
Can't believe that Rookie managed to put himself on set points so quickly, but SilverRupee, you know, doesn't do a bad job of keeping him out. Tries to, I'm confusing myself doing the opposite thing. Never mind, let's just go back to normal.
Yeah, you know what, that makes sense, that makes sense. You know, everything has its cost.
I'm trying to keep up with the action on screen and also say the exact opposite of what's happening, and my brain is just having a traffic jam. But right now, SilverRupee is the one causing the traffic jam because he's locking down Rookie's options and just not letting him drive forward until right there.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Getting that level 2, okay. Ooh, drive impact, keep it going. Okay, last set, last round, last match, last everything going on here for these two.
Bit of a final round going on. They have a bit of a footsies approach. Tries to box him out with some Hadokens. Not Rookie's usual style, but that's probably what he's avoiding. He's trying to not get caught up like he did. He anticipates the drive rush, though. He's reading SilverRupee's habits. SilverRupee's habits.
Look at that. Keep it going. Level 2, okay. Nice work. Throw escape. Here we go. SilverRupee can come back alive from this.
He can, but will he? Goes for the super, wins the fireball war, and that is a good shield to advance behind, and a lot of turtling up, but Rookie doing a great job fighting out of the crowd. Drive rushes in, can't get anything out of it, blocks that entire string, extra throw, punish counter, a lot of help to keep up with from SilverRupee, but this is a game where that can all vanish in an instant, and that activation was ill-advised.
Psycho String canceling that super, and the OD is going to do it. SilverRupee punching their ticket once again to that top 8 after that insane M.Bison mirror. And hey, look, I predicted it.
You're right, mirror match.
Yeah, you got to give more of a show towards the audience, you know?
And of course, I would not be surprised if this doesn't work out. We see Jazdero switch back to the JP. Right now, Rasec with a very fast start to the round. Welcome to the next match. Welcome to more Breakout Street Fighter 6. Sorry, I've been battling like a cold or something. I'm putting in a valiant effort to see us through pools, and I don't think I'm doing a half bad job. And you know who's not doing any kind of bad job? Rasec.
A beautiful start going off so far towards this top 8. Literally both of them jumping at the same time. This truly is a mirror match here. But it's okay, as both of them are just trying to get the leg up right now. Here we go. Drive rush in. Rasec is doing some nice stuff. They might be without a meter, but it's fine. They're putting in the hurt right now on Jazdero and trying to keep it there. But he gets thrown. Okay.
Rasec doing some good work fighting out a burnout, but not for long. That EX Scissors does the work, and Jazdero gets the first round of the mirror match. Very adaptable is Jazdero, very good at figuring out somebody's game plan on the fly and working around it. So not surprised, but also not surprised to see Rasec taking the fight straight back to it.
Look at this action going on here. Both of them feeling each other out right now. Nice jab coming out from Jazdero, trying to go with the drive rush. 1-2, going for the counter hits. Overhead, gets blocked. It's fine, it's fine. Rasec, though, they actually both really have to watch their drive gauge. But less Jazdero, because they're able to get the super off and pretty much deplete Rasec.
Yes, force him straight into burnout. And Rasec has that level 3, but it's going to be a question of can he survive long enough? He certainly does. Here it comes, and that is a lot of damage, obviously nowhere near killing, but does a great job of throwing off Jazdero's momentum, throwing off his rhythm, bringing things equal again, giving him some time to fight out of burnout, but the drive disadvantage is there. No chance to get out of burnout. There's the stun, and there's the first game.
My goodness, it was really right there. I mean, able to disrupt Jazdero's flow, but you can't really disrupt too much if you're still on burnout, which is exactly what Jazdero was able to take advantage of against Rasec to take that first win. You can do it a lot if you know the combos, if you know the supers, but you really got to keep a good watch and resource check on your drive gauge.
Jazdero's also very good at staying calm and sticking to his game plan. It's gotten him this far. It gets him far in most tournaments he plays in. Right now he's taking a lot of damage, but he's a player who can take a beating like he's taking now and stick to the plan. Trust the process.
Absolutely trust this process, but look at this. OD coming in. Rasec got to stay alive here. Jazdero is starting to get a nice setup. Even with the empty gauge, Rasec is still putting on this pressure. It needs to get one more, but the level 1 is going to be able to get a nice escape for Jazdero here out in the corner. Ooh, and the OD.
That's Bison for you. He can steal your turn in a heartbeat and never give it back. But Jazdero, a little too eager, runs himself straight into that crouching jab. And here we go with Rasec taking the round.
Rasec taking a nice round. Keep it going. There we go. Running in. Perfect parry. My goodness, Jazdero. You're on fire today. But no. Oh, wait. No. Still on fire. Parry that level 1.
That's playing Bison in a nutshell, and why I thought Jazdero might not go for the mirror match, because it's just chaos. At any moment, you don't know who's winning because the advantage changes at the turn of a dime, at the drop of a hat.
Goodness, and look at this, keeping it going. Rasec has to find an answer to Jazdero's action here, but that throw is not going to be giving help. And here we go on set point for Jazdero. They're definitely going to be trying to punch these tickets towards the winter finals.
First to 3, and you know, I keep telling people the answer is not running out of health. Rasec really made a common error there. 50% of players get this wrong every single game in Street Fighter 6. Somebody runs out of health before their opponent does. I keep telling them this. They can't do that.
No,
I'm not tired of the
bit.
No,
here.
Sorry.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
I know who is fighting tired though. Jazdero trying to cling through burnout, gets the air to air, gets the throw going, forces Rasec into the corner, reads the drive rush coming in and punishes it, and that is a lot of hurt to put himself onto the 3rd game.
Perfect work. Look at that, already punching that. Going to be able to get that level super and punch it towards that 3rd game. They definitely want to be running away with that 1st to 3 win.
And we'll see what adjustments Rasec can make here, because staring down the barrel of 2-0, obviously he would just go down to losers, the tournament would be fine, but this is not the performance you want to put in if you're the returning champion. So what do you think you could be doing differently?
It really is just, ooh, okay, I was about to say it, but it looks like Rasec is just going to be putting my words onto paper, literally just calling out a lot of what Jazdero likes to set up. You saw it able to take advantage of the DI and trying to play a little more safe as they were trying to rush in there with the drive rush, but as you saw that level 1 super coming out from Jazdero was able to take advantage. You just got to play a little more defensive against it.
Yeah, maybe play a little more defensive, but the problem with Bison is he doesn't do very well on the back foot. forced into the defense. You have to play a very active, smothering defense, or you are stealing your opponent's turns, not just finding something to punish.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, like see here, you know, Jazdero goes into burnout, and Rasec is straight on the attack because he knows he can force Jazdero to turtle up, and that is where Bison fares very poorly. Fighting very admirably off a sliver of health, drive rushes in, Jazdero can't do anything about it, Rasec with a literal 1 pixel comeback.
Goodness, literally one little hit from Jazdero would have done it, but Rasec kept themselves alive and kept themselves in such a nice spot after the Cage's spot to be able to clutch out that win. Looks like Jazdero is not taking that lightly, but here we go. Rasec starting to come back in with this drive rush, and they're keeping it going.
Yeah, just going and going and going, and Rasec wants to stick to what's been working. Force Jazdero to turn up in the corner like this, put himself in burnout, take a game, and keep going. And I think we're going to be here for a while, chat, so why don't you get comfy with the taffy from One Shot Energy, our sponsor, and one taffy has as much caffeine in it as an 8-ounce drink of Red Bull. So you really want to kick? Try some One Shot.
My goodness, that really is one shot with how much caffeine's in it.
Yeah, if you have a sensitivity, I would maybe watch out. But you know, tasty.
I mean, yeah, you gotta give it. It's still a little tasty, and it's still an easy way to get all that caffeine to get you a little bit more hyped and excited for some of these matches we have here and coming up. Ooh, keep it going.
You want to talk hype and talk, and they also have a throat coat product for commentators like you and me. And I know some of our folks down in production are going to want to look into that.
My goodness, I might take a look at that myself. Pretty much just keep my throat alive, because it doesn't hurt now, but in the morning, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hurting, and I'm not going to be able to tell you.
You can probably tell from like the constant coughing and clearing my throat that mine is killing me, but not killing me as much as Rasec is killing Jazdero. That was a brutal throw loop to close out the round, and he's fighting like the champion he is.
Look at that, keep it going. Jazdero trying to keep the champion and then alive though, trying to make sure they can try to usurp Rasec, trying to keep it going. Ooh, nice. Look at this, corner pressure, the OD, able to throw them up into the ground again.
Yeah, and the meaty game is so impressive. Gets in wall slided with the crush, gets the perfect KO, gets the cycle crusher, has level 3 ready if he wants it, and on set point off the perfect. And this is a final round to either keep Rasec in winner's side of the bracket or to move Jazdero on ahead to winner's finals. And here comes that level 3 I was talking about.
Okay, here we go. Level 3 putting nice work already for Jazdero. Gonna be able to keep it further. Nice corner pressure. They're starting to set up. Ooh, but it gets turned around.
Beautiful setup. The Cycle Crusher straight into level 3. I mean, there's nothing you can do when you get caught that clean. Championship work.
Absolutely. But look at this. Keep it going. Jazdero is coming back alive strong. Back to the corner saying, nah, I want this pressure and I want to keep it going. Nice throw. Gonna be able to set up with the bomb, and there we go. That one little kick is going to do it. And here you go. Jazdero able to clutch out that wins or those psycho strings. But then when they want to come in, they come in hard. So if it's going to be anybody, I feel like SilverRupee is going to be the one to take advantage of it. They still got the college high right now, and they're going to keep it strong.
You know, here's a question. I think ZombieAzteka hopes that SilverRupee's finals went well, because if not, that's a lot of stress to take out all over ZombieAzteka's face.
Oh yeah, no, I imagine that their finals went well, and you know what, this might either be a stress reducer, or it might just be a victory tournament they're trying to run away with. It could be either or, honestly.
Yeah, that's actually true. I mean, do you want somebody who's coming in hyped from a great semester or angry from a bad one? That seems like you're just picking your poison there. But look at those parries from ZombieAzteka, and you see what I was talking about with SilverRupee, not able to keep Azteca out forever. Oh, that was beautiful. Lands straight into the command grab from that air-to-air.
Beautiful work. Trying to keep the corner pressure. Definitely has to focus more on anti-airs, I feel, a little bit. You see a lot that ZombieAzteka is just flying in the sky, and if SilverRupee is able to take advantage of it like they've done with other fighters, I feel like that's the key to success here. But ooh, drops it though.
look at this work that ZombieAzteka is doing in changing Rupee's eye levels. He will go for a jump in or a cross up, and then he'll go for a crouching kick or some kind of sweep. Then he'll go straight into a grab. He'll set something up with mids. He'll get the throw loops going. And what he's doing is keeping Rupee from finding his rhythm, finding his tempo, getting comfortable, and finding a pitch he can sit on.
Absolutely. I mean, you saw there literally just that one combo did it, able to get that 100 to 0 basically for ZombieAzteka, but it looks like SilverRupee is starting to learn their game a little bit. Here we go, the level 2 setup is already going. Watch the little forward, get the throw, and here's time for corner pressure coming out from SilverRupee.
Yeah, you see those flickers come out, just prod a little. That's a raw super that misses from a mile away, right in SilverRupee's face, and costs Azteka the game. A wonderful read from SilverRupee to be standing that close and be able to neutral jump over the super grab.
My goodness, yeah, that raw super definitely did not do ZombieAzteka any favors, and you saw how SilverRupee started that Russian, started that oppression pretty much from that anti-air. Do the anti-airs against ZombieAzteka, you're going to be going in for green.
Yeah, catches him coming in with that fireball though, and you see the eye levels again, you see the sweep again, you see these jabs coming in again, and catches him on the way down with another sweep.
Perfect work. Trying to rush in. There we go, perfect anti-air once again.
You were talking about anti-airs.
I mean, yeah, that's literally the end of the game. You see how much ZombieAzteka is really jumping against SilverRupee, and there we go, the perfect DI placement. There we go.
Yeah, it just gets him right back in the corner again. In burnout, only has 2 medals. I was talking about that, how Rupee's going to want to keep Azteka from comfortably building up medals, and right now he just can't get them together.
No, literally just getting countered every second right now by SilverRupee, pretty much being like, no, you're not going to be able to set up medals or anything, trying to get combos, nothing, because look at this, Zangief strings into this nice OD combo, keeping it going all the way to the corner. Can we get some more Psycho power in it, trying to go for maybe a Psycho orb, as you said? No throw escape though.
He gets some good defense going, but not enough to stay out of the corner. Rupee throws himself into burnout, but here comes the super. You don't need drive if you get the super off, and if you have this kind of health lead, takes the second game with a perfect KO.
That is a 2-1 right now in terms of perfect KOs coming out during this set. Both of these fighters showing how strong they are, but SilverRupee is really trying to show how much stronger they are than ZombieAzteka.
To be honest, SilverRupee is becoming my favorite to take the whole thing tonight.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling the same way.
Yeah, I mean, some great parries going on from Azteka, good defensive awareness, good fighting behind the block, keeping Rupee from coming in, but overcommits on that sweep. I think was anticipating Rupee landing a bit earlier or potentially not jumping at all. Rupee backs off a bit to really just kind of bait Azteka into trying something, into coming in to find something punishable with a flicker. Right now, jumps a bit, anticipating air-to-air, mistimes it. Oh, but Azteka lands himself right back in the corner. Do you think that was a strategy or just happenstance?
I mean, honestly looking at it, I think it just kind of happened. But in a game like Street Fighter, if something happens, you just got to roll with it, which is exactly what both of these fighters are doing. But it looks like, oh, nice grab off of that. Perfect work coming out from ZombieAzteka, trying to keep it going, trying to go for one more overhead, but just gets the mix up from an overhead into a grab.
See, that is where Manon gets scary, how seamlessly a good Manon can switch into these command grabs. That's the exact kind of thing we've been saying SilverRupee needs to keep Azteka from being able to do, especially now that he has 3 medals to work with.
3 medals, definitely be a lot more scarier, but not as scary as that level 2 set play we just saw there. But okay, the level 3 coming out from the whiffed overhead punch. Perfect word.
A much better setup than earlier in the set when he just went for it raw while SilverRupee was right in front of him. Saw how he was going to come down, knew when he was going to land, had it ready for him, and you can see how playing calmer and a bit more controlled is doing ZombieAzteka a world of good.
Look at this, able to get another grab in there, probably trying to drive rush DI, just trying to mix up as much of SilverRupee as possible because they're so close to getting a point on the board. The Psycho Strings though, trying to stop it. There we go, successful Psycho Strings, keeping it going. Do another OD overhead from the air attack, and there we go. SilverRupee able to clutch it out with that little HP, and it's not going down without a fight tonight.
Comebacks happen so outrageously fast in this game. It is unreal. I mean, by all rights, that should have been Azteka's round, Azteka's game. But here SilverRupee is knocking on the door of winner's final as if nothing happened.
They want to go for that gold, or at least want to go for that podium, and they want ZombieAzteka to be a kill on the board so they can get there, because this level 3 is putting on the damage. Meanwhile, ZombieAzteka still has yet to get some damage on SilverRupee, but okay, that super is going to do some action there.
Not willing to go down quietly is ZombieAzteka, but, you know, I think he's missing the confusion buff from when I called him a Blanka player earlier, because not playing quite like himself he was that time out, and maybe made the difference, because SilverRupee is taking on Jazdero in winners finals.
Perfect.
The champ right there, bro.
That's crazy.
But before we can talk more about the champ, we gotta talk about what's going on right now. Liquid versus Ruffian on our screen.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Just goes in straight for the jump in here. Ruffian with the big combo, just getting corner pressure already. Good. He decides to let go of the parry, but does get the drive reversal. Okay.
Which is a good thing. I think Ruffian understands that well, is right. Not to mention this is somewhat of a team kill, but besides the fact that it is a team kill, Ruffian knows that this matchup is like, you cannot let Dhalsim get big. You know, we all know Ruffian likes to just play wild out. Game all over the walls, right? So this right here, what we're seeing, I don't think Ruffian wants to do the slightest thing.
Well, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of pressure there. Try to mix things up with the teleport, and that's pretty much just kind of, excuse me, what Ruffian wanted there, just to try to get him close, to hit him out. Misses with the Blanka ball. Goes for the drive impact into a mediocre flame, but EX Rainbow Ball is going to get him out for a bit. And this is really close. That was the slowest Rainbow Ball, but it worked out. Pardon me.
Nah, just barely worked out indeed. That's it. I couldn't have put it no better myself. I really couldn't. But now we're gonna see Ruffian get that slide. Nice.
Yep.
But you know, keeping that range bait, and look at that button, dude. That's stand. What is that? Stand heavy punch? I forget. All these buttons are so long reaching. It's kind of hard to remember at this point.
Yeah, I believe it's crouching a heavy punch, really big move, and actually knocked him out of it so that Blanka-chan didn't do anything. So he gets that setup right there whenever Blanka gets hit by that heavy punch. It goes away, which is good quality of life there. Well, it's probably always been like that, but good confirm there, gets the setup, good blocks there from Ruffian, but just eats one last hit. This isn't gonna kill, but Liquid's in a really good spot.
Yep. Doing a wonderful job in keeping Ruffian out of the space as much as possible. I like what I'm seeing right now. Liquid understanding this matchup immediately, right? But now we're gonna see level 2 come out, and this is where Ruffian goes to shine. This is their favorite part of the game. Party time mode, activated, getting the bite out of crime once again, locking him in place in the corner. Now Dhalsim, what are you gonna do? You ain't got a lot of good reversals. Aside from level 3, which you're about to get right now after one more hit.
No, it wasn't even. Swing and a miss. It's still out. Because of the cinematic, it goes away. This is not a good spot for Liquid right now. You got one bar, you got a little bit of drive meter, misses the grab after the hit. Unfortunate, knocked him too far away, and of course you can't get grabbed after you get hit. And game 1 goes to Ruffian, and it's top 8, so it's best 3 out of 5.
Yeah, little tap to the shins right there. Dhalsim's little slimy leg has to go down for right now. Oh, good interrupt on the command grab immediately. Wonderful job from the right now. Ruffian's got him in the corner, locking him in place with solid buttons right here. Quick close buttons. Try to go for a good break on that.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, that's got to make it count now. Good confirm off the drive rush. Even better confirm. No drive meter to get out. So
are you serious? I've never seen this.
And okay, he's just like, you do your own thing, and you know what? He will. Great corner pressure there by Liquid, but unfortunate drop. But yeah, in a really good spot. Look at that stuff almost. Oh my goodness. Okay, great. That was a good round by Liquid. Just got to do that again, you know, for 3 more games.
3 more games against this character? Anything can happen in 3 more games. We already see Ruffian has got 1 game up on the board, right? And now we're seeing Ruffian change the pace of battle right here. trying to go as much as possible, but Liquid not trying to give it up at any given moment. Presses the button to get out, gonna reverse the side right there. And now we see
Oh my God,
drive
he's not
impact, and now she's gonna hurt just a tad right there with the super, trying to put him closer and closer to that burnout situation, right? And this is what Liquid loves to see here. Loves this long range, full screen gameplay, tries to go in and manages to get it on top of that. Now, corner, locking him down with one grab. Are we gonna see another grab? I don't know. No, it's gonna be strike throw, misses a throw
Missed
there.
it.
Oh, gets another
Gets
throw.
another one. Okay.
And we're gonna go for another.
Great drive reversal.
And I respect that decision a lot.
Absolutely. With now that like jumps not being a viable option to get out of the corner with throw pressure, you know, I really like the use of that drive impact, but it just adds up to another layer of the mix-up that Rasec provides. Great catch there with the drive rush, and we're going to yet another final round.
Oh man, and that was a wonderful sand heavy kick last round, right? We like to see that. We love to see the good punishes, but I just don't like. I don't know how I feel about Blanka at the end of the day, but I love Ruffian. So there's a difference. There's a bit of a difference here.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest, right? Great corner, sorry, almost corner carry. I like that. Knows that he's gonna try to go for a teleport, so he just kind of jabs with the light kick, reads the parry with the throw, so that's great there. Extra damage when you grab a parry. So.
You know, I wanted to say something as well. The wonderful thing about this matchup, besides the fact that he's getting bitten to death, right? Dhalsim has some pretty good answers here. He can stop Blanka from getting in, but we're not going to be able to see a whole lot of use of that because Liquid is currently down 2 games apiece.
So with them being down 2 games in a row, we might see. Are we going to see Luke? I know we've seen Aid, but maybe they just said, you know, screw it. Let's see what Luke has to provide. And you know, I feel like that might be a nice little compliment to Liquid's Dhalsim. And I know that Liquid loves to do rush down too. So hey, you know, you're definitely going to be rushing folks down with Luke for sure.
Yeah, you get 2 sides of the same coin. One is offense and one is good defense. And I think playing Dhalsim gives you a better understanding of patience and spacing as well as like overall offense, right? But now we're seeing that Ruffian still doesn't care about that offense. He's going in on loser side right here. Nice. Liquid gets the throw and is going to try and create some more space, just a tad right there. Doesn't want to get super duper close to Blanka, especially Ruffian's Blanka on top of that, right? Now we're going to go back to this screen.
Yeah, it's just okay. Ooh, tried to read the throw there. Tried to read the Russian, but Liquid got fooled there. Actually, no, Liquid, Ruffian. I don't know. Everything's confusing. People switch characters. I lose track of who plays who, even though Ruffian's been the same old Blanka Chan. Wow, he whips the drive reversal and still gets the punish off of that, and then gets the stun. That's going to be another quick round for Ruffian.
Wonderful quick round as well. Nice job on Ruffian's side, of course. Like you said, I think this Blanka Chansu is just giving him a buff. I'm gonna be really honest. I feel like Ruffian always wins because of his damn suit. He's always doing a wonderful job.
I respect it.
Damn suit.
Oh no!
He's doing a wonderful job. He's got the counter confirmed. 2, like you said, yes sir. He's gonna make it hurt, but we're also gonna see a nasty setup in just a second.
Hey, we'll go with the throw. Let's go for another one. Okay, let's go for one more. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 3.
No, he backdashed.
He backdashed just right in time. Good stuff there by Liquid. Holding on. This is set point, by the way. This has been 2 really quick games for Ruffian. A little bit of a drop. Oh, are you kidding me? I thought he was going to get a punish off of that, but instead Ruffian takes it 3-0 over Liquid.
Man, that was a wonderful job for Ruffian. Doing such an excellent job.
And you can't count him out, and here we go. This is what you want to see. He goes from hitbox to pad. EC is definitely multi-talented with all the controllers they play, and this is going to be a barn burner.
It is good to be very multi-talented with all those controllers, right? You get the best of both worlds, but what's not being the best of both worlds right now is Jewelman's health bar and his drive unit, but that perfect
doesn't matter.
is just on time, right there, and now we're going to see Jewelman offense starting to happen here, but good on Issy jumping back and trying to avoid like anything from Honda. The last thing Issy wants right now is to be Oicho throw or 100-hand slap to death, right? And this is what we're now
good
seeing.
Punish.
Good Issy defense, good punish, but Jewelman jumping back, jumping
misses.
around as well.
This could be it if he decides to spend the bar for the level 1. No, doesn't. But he accidentally drops it.
I don't even think that could be considered an accident, bro. I think he might have just meant that.
Do you think he was just meant the drop the beta reaction, possibly?
I mean, you know, fighting game players come up with some crazy things, man.
That is true. That is true, especially with these 2 players for sure. Unfortunate, this is like the second time now that Jewelman tried to get in with the headbutt. Unfortunately, they got hit with a falling medium kick, and now Jewelman's stuck in the corner. Think about Honda. He's a cool character to watch. Level 3. Yeah, we're going. This is going to be a tough one for Jewelman, but still has a chance. We've seen Jewelman make comebacks like these before. Drive reversal to get out, get the sumo spirit. He's going to do a lot of extra stuff with that 100 hand slap. Doesn't do anything for a follow-up, but we're seeing him just bring back the pressure one step at a time until the medium kick comes out from EC. And that's game one. Okay.
Shot from Issy, taking game one confidently, dominantly, and super duper fast. Not afraid of the Jewelman tactics as well, right? Now we're going to be seeing Issy into game number 2 right here. Jumping back, there's the drive impact. Already get the wall crush and the stun. Not stun, wall crush. Close enough though. It's just tight, tad bit of
wall
stun.
splat stun, yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
They blocked the drive impact in the wall. Yes.
Right.
Okay,
wonderful press there from Issy earlier.
Here's the thing about it. Oh god, trucking on through. That's wrong. That's going to be a lot of damage.
There's the thing about that. It's drive impact.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he was just about to do the last hit of that series and then gets hit by the overhead now. Jewelman, you know, you think that you're going to be in a good vein. Okay, it's not 2-0 yet, but the more Jewelman loses, the closer he gets to death's door, and you don't want to play against Jewelman when he's on death's door.
Jewelman turns up so immediately. The closer and closer he gets to losing, the more he's like, oh, nah, I gotta wake up. And as you can see here, Jewelman is definitely waking up. Little bit of health, not taking off just yet. I lied, there was a test earlier, but still going to life right now. Big stand, heavy punch once again coming through the combo, of course. And now we're gonna see Jewelman offense happen. Gets the butt slam, immediately reversing the situation. Driving back to try and chase down this, who is really slippery.
Yeah, no, here's the thing about it. That was he had a life lead and Easy equalized it in one combo. That's scary. He does have burnout though, but at the same time, Jewelman put himself in burnout, so he's gonna have to figure out. Okay, forward throw, not too bad. That's a big forward throw, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was on punish count too. That was a lot of damage, but the butt slam.
Okay.
Butt slam.
Alright, final round, game 2. This is best 3 out of 5 for top 8 in every single set, so Jewelman does have time to figure out what's going on, but so does Easy. Okay, Sento stop. I forget what that move is, but it's just the one that does the triple hit. Swing and a miss with the drive impact, and then here's the thing about it. Level 3 cash out, not going to get rid of burnout, it's not going to put him into burnout immediately, but just Juri's range off of the drive rush is just not a good idea, in my opinion, to go for that drive rush. But hey, here we are.
Yeah, and I think the best part about that level 3 as well, right? And speaking of level 3s, there's the whip level 3, and Issy takes it clean with the Russian stand medium punch.
Okay, we're on. Jewelman's on death's door right now. I've seen him back in both Ages Esports and Breakout C-Series. Number 15, by the way. We've seen him take it back to game 5 from the brink of death before. And look at that. Does he always do the little butt, the stomach slap after?
He's always done that. I pointed that out like last week too. I was like, wait, he does the stomach slap? Yo, he gotta see this sumo wrestler, bro. He's just out there like smacking his butt, having a wonderful time. But I know it's not having a wonderful time, putting Honda finally in the corner after so long.
Cross up.
Fighting back, baiting out the DP, and now here's the big punish that he needs.
Young chop on the beat.
First round. And like you said, Jewelman is bringing it back.
Yeah. We can't count him out just yet, but I wouldn't want to count him out in the first place. It's just, here's the thing. Easy still has a very comfortable lead. I don't know if he's trying to bait out an option here. Okay, maybe he's just trolling him. Easy and Jewelman go back and forth whenever they play.
It's like one of those mind games sort of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just kind of like press the buttons randomly and just try to test the reaction, see who's gonna bait first. Like, it's like catching fish on this. And the only fish that's being caught right now is Jewelman.
Here's the thing, though. It's just Juri's drive rush is just too good for somebody to try to test people's reactions, in my opinion. Just look at how... And the fact that a lot of her moves bring her forward as well just gives her deceptive range. Yep. Okay, solid level 1. Okay. Yeah, that's an unreasonable amount of quarter carry right there.
That's an unreasonable amount of distance made right there.
Yeah, doesn't go for the cross up there. Butt slam, decides to block it. Great throw escape there. Here's the thing, he's in a weird spot. Great punish on the sumo spirit there. Just
ran up in there.
Yeah, I like that. This is possible set point for EC. Hasn't been a sweep like this for a while. Sumo spirit, round start. EC's gonna go in regardless. That was Jewelman. Okay, that was a parry of all time. I'm not gonna lie. That's EC's on fire right now.
Stepping on the back, kicking him in the face. Yo, Juri's a disrespectful character. A lot of those throws are done with her feet, bro. Like, look at that. Now we're gonna see Jewelman trying to fight back. Look at them keeping the pressure on. Izzy is still looking good on the life bar right now, right? Now we got the level 3 as well as meter, but Jewelman's fighting back strong. He's gonna get that sumo spirit up and we have an active at any given moment. But Izzy capitalizing, throw, and that's it.
Not like this. I don't mean to be biased, but you always want to kind of see Jewelman just bring it back, regardless of win or loss %. And here we are, you know, Breakout Street Fighter. We're going into it. Number 15, provided by Mad Cats and One Shot Energy. We got like $93 in the books. That's like $120 Canadian. That's a lot of money.
To me. On Christmas Eve, well, closer to Christmas Eve we go, because after this weekend,
we're going on a small break.
Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. Yeah, small break as well too, right? But what's not being broken right now is this pressure from Rufian. ZombieAzteka is now in the corner. The drive reversal has been baited, but they get the wall stun and parry the Blanka-chan. Not sure if that was intentional from Zombie right there, but it doesn't matter. Now they got the hand. Good usage of that crouching punch, but unfortunately the claws come out from Blanka-chan. The Zombie is down around immediately. Good start from Rufian.
Well, I'm glad you kept track of that because that was just an absolute cluster. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. It's a lot that happens. I mean, it's hard to pay attention all the time, especially you got someone like Blanka and Blanka-chan, and as well as Rufian on your screen. What we're also seeing right now is more damage being taken off of ZombieAzteka. Look at them. Look at them bleed.
Yeah, and then respects it. That is not fair. If they jump, I've seen it before where if somebody jumps that setup, they get hit by the Blanka-chan, and it's silly. Quick set, of course. It's 3 out of 5. ZombieAzteka still has a lot of games to kind of turn things around, but it's Rufian. Multiple Breakout esports. Breakout series winner. Pardon me.
6-time champion or something like that, bro. You get this man like it's like the John Cena Breakout series at this point. John Cena's like 10, 12-time WWE champion. I would see Rufian with 6 belts on him.
Yeah, so there's only 2 other people that are somewhat remotely close to him, and it's, if I remember correctly, EC's got 2, Mike X got 2, Knuckle Deuce got 2. Everyone else is like a singular winner, and Rufian's got 5.
Yeah, and Rufian is about to lose a little bit more health. Look at them bleed right now on our screen as well. Oh, good drive reversal from ZombieAzteka. Good bait on his.
Okay, this is a lot better already.
Trying to give him a run for the money. Like you said earlier, we got a bunch of money in that prize. $93, close to about 100. If you could just get like 7 or 8 more dollars.
Yeah, and this time this is a lot better. We have 4 medals on Manon, you know, in the first round. So even if they lose the second round, and if they get just like 1 more command grab, they're going to be fully loaded. We've seen those EX command grabs.
There's a level 2.
Okay, that's good. That's a good solid anti-air there. Tries to pump the brakes and gets punished for it. Great read there by Rufian there. Gonna go for a Blanka ball and then doesn't go for the throw, but immediate instead and brings it around. No more extra medals, so it's still 4 medals, but it's final round. 1-0 Rufian.
Yeah, 1-0 indeed. Both characters sitting on 1 round apiece right here. Wonderful perfect carry to start Rufian's offense off. Now he's got Blanka-chan trying to keep Manon in that mid-screen territory, block pressure as much as possible, but now we see the level 2, Rufian's favorite game, guess for game, hold the pressure, whichever one you want to do, I'm doing everything. And there's nothing you can do about it, because now ZombieAzteka is in burnout, and now the level 1 comes out to save his life.
Yeah, that was a great awareness there, great reactions too, good jumping. Okay, unfortunate there that he was not able to get much off of that. Okay, that was cute and unnecessary.
I don't like that so much. That's so messed up, man. Imagine getting comboed and he just drops it intentionally just to side swap and grab. That's disrespectful. But that is very unfortunate because that might have just costed Rufian a little bit of momentum that they had. Now we only see level 1 and level 2. Which one is it going to be?
Oh my goodness, that was a true string, and it's a level 1 to get out of it.
Oh, that was wonderful.
I like that idea. As part of the interruption, I like that idea from ZombieAzteka, but the Rufian special starting things off for game 3. It's just unfortunate that Rufian read their last option and just took it from it. Could have been one apiece, but right now it's all Rufian.
Azteka had it last round too, right? Like our last game, like we really could have seen that happen, but you know, as per usual, Rufian does not give anybody a chance to win anything all the time because now we see 7-letter round on the screen with KO behind it as we step into round 2. Now, if I were Azteca, I would wonder what is the game plan to do versus Blanka. Just trying to watch, but you know, it's a little bit challenging. Trying to get your strike throw game plan started with Manon is not easy versus such a mobile, versatile character, along with set play too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like one thing that I was really curious about is like, what is Manon going to be able to do against a character who just keeps jumping around, zipping around the screen? Okay, that was not necessary, my man.
Why? He has a family.
Yeah, he has a family. That's not fair, man. RUFIANmx running over poor ZombieAzteka 3-0. Thanks for playing, ZombieAzteka. See you next.
But that's the only problem. But now we're gonna see if Issy gets hit by it a lot of times because we are starting ourselves with this match. Game 1, round 1. Let's get into it and let's see what our hero Issy is gonna have to deal with this time because Bison, you know, is the villain and Juri. Maybe not a hero per se, but you can call her anti-hero. Maybe she's got the anti-hero vibes to her.
Yeah, no, she's got a little bit of a Brat Summer Gremlin vibes, but you know, in terms of lawful alignment, I would say she's like chaotic evil, but not like extremely evil. Yeah, she's just
neutral, chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. Honestly, she's not super evil. She was at Street Fighter 4 because of the Sin organization, but now she's a little bit more of a hooligan, assassin, spider thing. I honestly don't know at this point. But look at this, Rasec trying to get back to grand finals to get that opportunity to be a back-to-back champion here because he won last week over Jewelman, but
he definitely did.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. Losing the mirror to Jazdero, a really good Bison player, 3-1, has to find a way to get back. And then there's SilverRupee that you might have to play against as well. So on top of EC, on top of Rufian, this is not going to be an easy challenge for Rasec to win another one, for sure.
I like what you did there, but the only thing that's happening right now is bad because, ladies and gentlemen, Issy is lower and lower on the screen. Both players are even on the drive bars right here. And now we see Rasec finally getting that upper hand with the Psycho Mine, but they are in burnout, so they're trying to be a little bit more mindful of how they play, but Issy's going to take wonderful advantage of that. Taking the whole storm by everyone's feet. There you go. No, jumping away. Rasec understanding that he is in a very tight situation to be in right now. He's going to go for the double stomp right there. Good job on Issy, trying to keep him locked in. Oh, just you can't whip punish that. As great as it seems, you really just can't whip punish that unless you're like prepared for it. The moment Bison jumps and stomps is when you have to be just right up on him. And Issy doesn't have any drive to do that with. The stomp, it's the throw.
Okay, throws him away.
Projectile.
Yeah, this is the crazy thing now. Rasec had all the time in the world to take advantage of the fact that Juri had no meter. I guess. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Just anti-air Psycho Crusher?
Are you serious?
Anti-air Psycho Crusher with a level 3, just do it. And that's game 1 for Rasec. Okay.
Offended. I feel like I've been attacked personally with that one. Yo, like no one told you to bust that out of nowhere, man.
Woo, man. Just do it. Just spin that body in a circle and steal the game from EC, why don't you? I don't know what just happened, but hey, Bison fans out there are just screaming.
No Shia LaBeouf. Now Rasec is on the receiving end of damage right here. He's going to get the deep follow-up from Issy right there, but a broken throw to reverse the tie situation. But now Issy, you see them backing up a lot of times, but they try to go in, and now they're punished for their troubles with the mind plants on. Now you got to play Rasec.
Ooh,
breaking and shimmying that throw. Good job, and now we're going to see a very massive, good combo from Rasec right here. Still got that mind plant on you, as you were mentioning earlier, Bash. Like, that's probably the worst thing in the world. But now it's gone.
Yeah, here's the thing. I really liked the fact that EC kind of knew that the mine wasn't going to detonate for a while, and this isn't going to kill. I'm wrong. Please, I'm so sorry.
That definitely killed. You didn't, bro. That anti-air was kind of crazy. Issy was on point with that one. Good punish on that slide. If you didn't punish that, I'd be mad.
Yeah, no, that's the thing about it. I like Rasec's usage of slide in terms with doubles reverse, in which you don't really see that much from M.Bison players. They don't really dabble with those rules. But look at this. Mine setup has to do drive rush because of how far away he sent Juri. Look at that.
Just closing the gap, dude.
And making it +2 because of the mine, but still, Issy just has done an excellent job of keeping them out.
The Goomba stomp on Issy is kind of but Issy with a good punish, and now is taking it over. Again, 1-to-1 apiece, tying it up immediately, which is, you know, good for Issy. Got good momentum on their side.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. it's I don't even know how to describe it. It's just
You can't.
Rasec's not stole, but did an amazing job to close out game 1, and then
Right.
Easy just kind of shakes that off and just says whatever. And now they're
Say
jumping
no,
around
man.
like if they're on a. I'm sorry to interrupt, but they're jumping around like my local trampoline park hooligans just down the road. It's just, I don't know what was on the go with that, but now we're getting party time for Bison. He doesn't care though. Look at that. Just the Abare, the mashing from EC. I like it a lot. He just goes for it. Puts him back in a neutral, does not have to deal with the mine, does not want to deal with the mine, and I can see why EC would totally do that.
Yeah, why does anyone want a mine planted on them? Why do they want to deal with it, right? Now we have another mine planted on Izzy. Like, why do all these mines and all the words and all the places in the universe do I have to deal with this? Now you gotta deal with, once again, Rasec and Bison, trying to keep them locked in that corner as much as possible, but Izzy using the drive rush to escape. However, they were countered for their troubles, and now they have to once again play the game, holding this pressure, making that plus more than ever usually, but good anti-air to fight back, and now we're seeing Izzy trying to get that momentum back, trying to steal that lead with the throw. It's a projectile to kind of keep them out of their face as much as possible, but closing that gap with the devil's reverse immediately, and now Rasec is trying to snatch his victory once away as per usual, but they're in burnout, not too good.
Great
I lied.
edge. That was crazy. I liked both options from both players. Just Rasec just said screw it, and I want to stuff their option what they go for. Cute little scissors kick to go over. Yeah, to go over the projectiles there. Even better, little walk back there to catch the drive rush with the medium punch. Does have a mine on. Even better crouching medium kick to get that mine off. And now we're fighting for our life. We don't want to get back into that corner. And yet Rasec sends it in once again.
Oh my goodness.
my
Now you
goodness.
see Rasec is trying to keep them locked in place, but the unfortunate slide swap is not what they wanted, and now they have to potentially lose a lot more of their drive units than before. Get a chiropractor. Somebody please. Bison needs a back problem.
Yeah, not the person that you want to fall head over heels for, but both of them are in burnout right now. And but EC's still in a good spot here because they were the first one to get their drive meter back. Gets the whip punish on the throw, and now it's final round in game 3. This is going to be a pivotal game for sure.
This is definitely, like you said, definitely a pivotal game, and I agree with that statement even more because Rasec now has this upper hand as per usual,
Oy!
but the shimmy and didn't get a full punish. Probably didn't, yeah, like you said, didn't fully believe in it maybe. You know, you gotta believe in these things, but he believed in that slide. Now we're in the corner. Juri can't do much other than DP, but Izzy not gonna use it just yet. Trying to get out without having to use that, and that's
So
understandable.
disgusting.
Dude,
Okay, this is the
also
drive
disgusting.
impact.
To the level.
That was level 3. Great awareness there to get that. And Rasec's going to be taking this to game 4 with 2 games under their belt. But we've seen EC done this before. Multiple Breakout Series winner. So 2 of them, in fact. But
They're no slouch. They don't get to top
No
8
slouch.
for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't fight for a reason. They got this far. It wasn't like any like BS. Nah, they just gapped. You know, they just gapped it.
yeah, absolutely. It gapped is in terms of skill level, you know, and just for people who don't know that slang per se. But yeah,
So
here's the thing. No, it's all good, brother. It's all good. It's just tries to get rid of that mine and gets a free combo for it afterwards. Sets up another mine again. This is the thing about Bison. It's just set up the mine, but look at that cute little string of offense that he can do because of that damn mine. It's disgusting. It's just so much more stuff to worry about. And he gets the dash into the parry. Yes, he did.
Oh, you didn't have to hit him. You could have just let the final hit come out, man. That's just, you know what? Man, forget about that last round. Forget about it. Round 2, here we are. Once again,
Oi.
the starters off. You're crazy. You're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. But I think this corner pressure might be a little bit wild, though. Look at this.
Oh my god, he
Gets
gave
the
him
throw.
too much.
Oh,
Okay.
There's the DP I was talking about earlier. Now we see Izzy
Great
trying to fight
throw.
back. Baiting out. Nothing. I think fun.
Oh my god, the reactions on that. Are you kidding me?
Good reactions. But now
Juri's
Izzy
almost
has
in burnout too.
Yeah, almost in burnout, but now they're fighting back. Oh, good
great
punish.
Oh, is this gonna see a level 2?
Yes, we are. I think, yeah, that's death. That's death.
That's death, and I don't know if the scores are updated, but that should be 3-1 for
That's
Rasec
3-1.
over Easy.
That's 3-1. Rasec.
Big upset there.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay, Rasec, we see you.
We never know what we're dealing with. We never know what you guys are dealing with. So
Oh,
have a
here we
different
go.
mindset about everything.
Look at this. The JP right out the gate.
I think Jazz understood how this was gonna go, and they said, "I'm gonna need you to stay away from me as much as possible." So, oh, there's the first parry. I can't even talk about what's gonna happen in this match because SilverRupee already had JP in the corner, but Jazz fights back almost immediately. And now we are going to be seeing this long-range gameplay that JP loves, but Jazz goes in the distance intentionally, I guess, to try and escape that corner, which is very understandable. But Mash, we're seeing a lot of flickers, and now we see another counter hit. Well, what do we need to do to mash out of this situation?
Well, I don't know. He knocked him away, and that's exactly what you want to do. You knock him away and keep him away. This is what I was talking about. You're going to try to find a way to teleport in just to let Ed know that you do have that option to rush him down as well. But I don't really know if that's a good idea. Gets it set up. Actually does get the teleport away. Not too close, not too bad. Has to spend the level 2. He respects him so much that he has to use the level 2, not the level 1, to get that round secured as we go on. I honestly don't know. This is crazy. This is already game 1. Breakout series number 15. Bad Cats. One-shot energy. This is crazy.
I don't even know if I could call that respect. I think that was just disrespect. But, you know, the respect of knowing that Ed is a threat to you is always an understandable thing, right? As we see Jazdero lower and lower on the left, gets the snatcher pull, trying to pull them further in and pulling them further in with the damage. Nice flicker whiffing because that was an immediate setup for the kill, and now we are in final round territory.
Yeah, I really like that flicker setup, speedy, frame kill, whatever it was. It was just a good way to just kind of stuff whatever option Jazdero wanted. So this is the thing about it. He does have him in the corner, walks away to try to read the option, but just lets him kind of get in. Has the portal up there as an option to maybe teleport out, but doesn't this time. With the button, hits a jab. Okay, that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Sets up the spikes, but you're still in that weird, lingering, looming threat, and it's not good. Okay, he does get the spike.
When JP is on screen, it's always a looming threat. Now we're seeing these projectiles come out, and now we're seeing Silver is in an unfortunate situation. Look at this right here, the level 3 coming through, and Jazdero taking home game number 1 and going into game number 2 just a couple moments ago.
You know, here's the thing. I did not know that you could whip out those projectiles really quickly. I felt like that was just quicker than usual, and it's just that the SilverRupee just could not find a way to, close the gap. So Jazdero just has to do that 2 more times in a row, possibly maybe 4 more times in order to kind of get him away. But this is going to be quite strenuous for sure.
Well. To be fair, when you're fighting JP, you gotta learn how to navigate, and I think that's what JP is trying to teach Ed right here. This young boxer, trying to understand that you need to learn how to navigate my projectiles right now. But what's not being navigated is how this full screen territory is happening. And once again, we are seeing onslaught of projectiles out of Jazz from JP. Good job with the throw. Now we're in the corner, and this is what SilverRupee does not like. That combo drops, unfortunate. We see it, Mash, take it away.
You're on borrowed time. Okay. Okay, he's got those.
Make it hurt.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
He went for the reset instead. That was cute, but then gets burnt out and dead because of the fact that he was in burnout himself and got chipped out. That was a crazy setup into a crazier finish. Great awareness by Jazdero.
Indeed, and now we're seeing SilverRupee trying to fight back strongly here, putting Jazz in the corner immediately, baiting out the amnesia. Good job, and you gotta make it hurt more. JP in like maybe 1 or 2 more hits and then one combo. Never mind, it's gonna be SilverRupee that has to hold this combo. And I'm kind of nervous because now we're in the corner here. And what is the situation that Silver has to face this time?
So yeah, delayed spike. Tried to go for a potential burnout setup, does not go for it. Goes for the Oki ball, and just gets a free. Look at all that drive meter back, but still in a horrendous spot. Delayed it a tiny bit, just so he could get that little flicker there to make him look vulnerable. And Jazdero wanted to press the button. but unfortunately that was not the right time to press it.
The right time as well. Right now we're seeing SilverRupee once again being put into that corner. Not sure if we're going to be seeing the same situation here as we see Jazdero kind of backing off, giving Rupee a little bit of space to work with, only to bait them out with a good anti-air, and now Jazz putting SilverRupee in the corner once again. Now step away from me, don't you walk up on me again. Anti-air, I told you not to come up any closer. Now you gotta die for your troubles. Take it away.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so here's the thing. That standing heavy kick has been a moneymaker for Jazdero. I haven't seen so many standing heavy kicks before in my life. Just the placement of that standing heavy kick was so good. It is 2-0. We see the switch to Juri. I like it. I like it. You're going to have a little bit, in my opinion, of an easier time, but you're going to have to get in against Jazdero's JP as Juri.
Not to mention, dude, you have to remember with Juri, she's quick, she's agile, and she has a dive kick. But Jazdero is no slouch to fight these kinds of characters, to fight these sort of crazy high mobility playstyles, thanks to characters such as Blanka, played by the one and only RUFIANmx. Now we're seeing here Jazdero not afraid to close this distance. And that's the thing with JP, right? You can play them offensively or you can play them defensively. And I think Jazz is going to go for the offense route because look at this damage as Juri is bleeding out already, trying for help.
Yeah, I just love that flip out mix up, just being able to jab into a special cancel, like little delayed spike. Just thought that they were able to get out for free, but now it's Juri's turn. Tries to go for a cute little safe jump setup, goes for the throw into an EX fireball. He does not care. He tried to interrupt him and unfortunately just mistimed it as Jazdero's on set point.
Jazdero sitting on set point is probably the last thing you want as a competitor in Breakout series. You don't want Jazdero to go any further to that King's Throne, and I think SilverRupee is trying to make that very clear, but the amnesia comes out, and now once again you gotta hold Jazdero's game plan with the throw. Nice job. Gonna set the projectile and fake it out, and that's one of the ugliest things on JP you could do, fainting out that projectile. Unfortunate drop combo, but I don't think that matters because they're getting this right here. And goes into level 3. Yep, spend it. Cash out. I don't think this is death though. Let's see, let's find out. Do you think this is death?
Has this kind of scaled? No, unfortunately
no, it's not.
But here's the thing though, they're in a really good spot. Tries to fake out. Just go for it. That's the first drive impact I'm pretty sure they've done all set. Yes. Great introductory to that. It's what I've been talking about.
We'll see exactly what we mean.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are in the match.
Okay, we're at the street market. You know, I don't know if they should be fighting anywhere. You know, we gotta advocate world peace.
Food.
Yeah, all that food's gonna be spoiled if one of them gets knocked into the stage. I almost said bench, but there are no benches here. But look at that, they're just like no cares given there with that block. I respect
none at all. No one cares with that anti, that air to air as well. Not even anti-air, just air to air. Because Rasec is now lower and lower on the life, and now we're seeing that Ruffian gameplay come out. But good awareness from Rasec to try and somehow avoid that Blanka-chan. Got that mind plants on the Ruffian now, and however, the earliest of Cycle Crushers comes out too soon, but we're reversing the tide with the Scissors Kick level 1, and this is what Rasec likes. Oh! Just barely misses it.
Yeah, that was crazy. The knee press nightmare there doing a good job. But here's the thing about it. It makes me think of shades of Liquid versus Ruffian, if I remember correctly. So I said that you can hit Blanka and Blanka-chan will go away. I was wrong, dead wrong. What Liquid was doing was hitting both the Blanka-chan and Blanka-chan, but much bigger.
Hitting Blankas. He's hitting both of those guys.
Yeah, hit both Blanka-chans, you know, big one and little one at the same time, and that's how you're able to deal with it. Rasec, not so fortunate in that regard.
And not so fortunate in this scenario as well, right? Now we're seeing the meter on drive going down slowly, and now we're having the corner, but the crouching unit punch trying, or medium kick, trying to save Rasec's life there, but it does not matter to Ruffian, who takes it with a good throw, and now we are going into game 2 after a solid play game 1.
Yeah, that's how it goes. First to 5, not first to 5. Best 3 out of 5 always in top 8. No, we're not. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. Jokes aside, we are definitely here for some good matches. It's just it's 12:30 over in Newfoundland right now. It's getting kind of late, but You bet
Fair
we're
enough.
going to stay up for. Oh no! Complete whip on both sides. Huge punish from Ruffian slide.
You gotta stay up for these punish counters that are happening, dude. Because look what's happening right now. Rasec is bleeding out. He's stunned. He's gonna eat this whole combo, and now he's dead. Perfect on top of it. What do you do? What do you do?
You go next, or you try to maybe show them your pocket character in game 3. We haven't really had too much success with that in terms of other characters, besides, you know, Jazdero just being a bona fide Jewelman. Not gonna lie, his Bison. I know he's not on the screen right now, but you know, his knowledge is insane. But look at this. Ruffian's been around the block for quite some time. Multiple Breakout Series champion. We'll always say that. He's got 5 on it. 5 under his belt. He wants a number 6. Hasn't had one in a little while. If I remember correctly, Ruffian did win 2 weeks ago, but, you know, that's not enough for him. He still wants to keep the party started or going or whatever.
Party is about to get started in the building. 5 on it matters not to them. Now we see Ruffian kind of running away, trying to get that driver back, and they managed to do so. But here's the thing: he's got up ball now. EX up ball on top of him. Strike throw, and this is how you gotta keep it simple as that. Look at that. 3 throws in a row. Are we gonna see a 4th one? No, we're gonna see a jump up, but that is exactly why you should have kept throwing. That right there, Ruffian taking it 2-0 over this right now for one more game.
It looks like Rasec is going to stick to the Bison, tested, true, tried. I forget the phrase, but look at that. We're just seeing a little bit of a shift of a change, and that kind of did not benefit Ruffian on that part. Has the mind stuck on him, does not care. Great slide there, goes for the overhead. Wow, what do you know it? A grab.
Grab indeed, but now we're seeing that Rasec is once again trying to put the corner situation good with the Psycho Mine, but there's a throw, and now here it is.
Another one.
That strike throw gameplay coming out. Oh, the jump up with them, I respect it. I respect it a lot.
Okay,
Oh,
he was just flexing on him there. Okay, an anti-air besides EX Psycho Crusher, that's good to know. Okay, he tries to go for one of the Devil's reverse follow-ups, and he's probably going to pay the price for it. Ruffian is on burnout.
He's in burnout. What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
He's going to do EX Psycho Crusher.
He can't make any sudden movements like that. When you make a sudden movement, oh, there it is.
He goes
Sudden
for
movement
scissor
means-
kick?
That's fast.
Okay.
That's fast.
Okay.
I don't blame him. Every version of scissor kick, it feels like it's slow. No, light kick is fast. Medium kick is almost as fast as light kick, but then the heavy kick comes out. But that was a good scissor kick. Nonetheless, now we're seeing Ruffian once running away, trying not to deal with that any further. And that might have just changed the tides of the match just a tad bit. But I don't think so, because now we're seeing Ruffian keeping the pressure.
You know, that's the thing. Ruffian does not want to stay like in a spot where he doesn't press buttons in his opponent's face. And I respect that. Look at that level 2 activation. It's safe because of that. He gets that set up. He gets whatever buttons he wants or throw afterwards. Gets it again. He takes it with the downwards follow-up. Okay.
The level 1 comes out, but it's baited, and now we're drive rushing with the double kicks. Perfect KO, please. Yes, indeed. Game 3.
That's 2 perfects in the set, by the way. That's crazy. Ruffian is just looking good right now.
He's being a Ruffian.
Yeah, he's a Ruffian indeed. Tried to bait up something.
Trying to take notes right now.
Yeah.
Oh, good place, put them back everything, but didn't want to capitalize too much off of it. There's the EX Psycho Pressure. Now the tides haven't turned. Getting the small B&B combo right there. And now, himself even more plus, but there's the up ball. And now Mash. What do we do here with Ruffian on our screen running us down?
You know, here's the thing, though. He is on burnout, but and I like that idea from Ruffian because of the fact that, you know, he doesn't want to deal with this stuff in burnout, and he does have a lead. Okay, this is kind of gross, though. Steps back, gets the throw.
If I were Rasec right now, I would try to be holding defense as much as possible, because that means it's about to run out eventually.
Oh my God, that was a bad press up. It doesn't matter. Oh my God.
So unfortunate. Dude,
Really?
unfortunate.
Just was the Orange County Choppers on the go, but that doesn't matter right now. SilverRupee, Ruffian, one back city, best 3 out of 5. Let's get it going.
Run back city indeed. Shout out to River City Rundowns out here in San Antonio, Houston, Texas FGC, San Antonio FGC as well. Love y'all to death. But what I don't love is the fact that SilverRupee just took 2 throws and is now being put into the corner, only to eat another Blanka spark, and now we're holding pressure already as a. Not sure if this is what we want to see right here.
Yeah, no, look at that. Another perfect. any more perfect, and you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's just there's so many things on the screen that we've seen him. That we had 2 perfects from Ruffian against Rasec, and already in the first round we got one against SilverRupee. Like, he's fired up and ready to go.
I just wanted to say that this man, Ruffian, landed 3 perfects across 2 different matches. Dude, like, what is wrong with this man? He's playing out of his mind, and I don't mean that in an insulting way.
Oh my
but
God,
that
he
was
beat out Shadow of
stupidly
the Earth?
insulting. Oh my God. What is it? Look, Ruffian's getting lower and lower on the drive, but Blanka saves him. Dad, I'm coming through.
Okay. Little bob and weave in there for a mix-up. No dice there. Still in the bad spot. Okay. That EXDP that we were talking about punishes the slide there. We're going to the final round.
Immediately closing that gap of like what seemed to be a very dominant round for Ruffian, and what might have almost set the tone for the match or the games, right? Now we're seeing Ruffian trying to close that and make the tone his game. But this is an unfortunate situation because now we are holding once again the Ruffian party style that we always see every time.
Yeah, Blanka going up. Okay.
I
like that double jump. He's done it a few times before, but you know, putting yourself on a trampoline park there makes it so that you might get a little missed whiff there, and that's exactly what he wanted. And we're going to game 2 with 1 on the board for Ruffian.
Oh, there's that ES command grab you were talking about earlier. We were talking about that earlier. Starting us off strong once again, trying to set the tone of the match, and that is the most important part because now we're going to see that mental sack eventually pile up on SilverRupee. But I don't think they're scared in the slides because they are still swinging for the fences. Try to get the DP, but it was baited.
It was baited with the slowest, like the light rainbow ball just baited it out. I like it. Snatcher doing a good job. Just kind of keeping the pressure, but just gets whiff punished there. Here's the thing about it. You know, okay, that gets punished this time. Misses the combo. But one thing I realized is that Blanka has mid-range buttons off their own that can rival Ed's as well, especially that one. And that's
that was more of a ball than a button. But you know, I understand where you're coming from. I understand.
Yeah,
not work.
That's good. Okay, I'm glad you did because I was kind of self-doubting myself for a second. But
don't
look
you dare
at that.
Touch yourself in front of me.
Yeah, wow. That was a little bit too much there. Okay, EXDP there hits him off, misses the rainbow ball, and gets punished for it. And the EX rainbow ball this time to kind of, I don't know what's on the go. It doesn't look like that whiffs. I mean, it connects. They're so just pressing buttons right now.
It's just so much happening right now. Like, what do we even have to say to this right now? Now someone's in burnout. Ruffian's the one in burnout on top of that. But there's a level 2. They're trying to save themselves from having to do with any more air pressure. But the one that's in danger right now is Silver. Because you're giving Ruffian room to work. However, what are you gonna do about this? What are you gonna do about this? Are you gonna cash out? I don't think you're gonna cash out.
No, not yet. It's a little bit risky, but he could. Okay. I like it, but here's the thing though. It was in the corner, so it wasn't gonna be as crazy. But look at this switch of momentum here, Snatcher. Low. Okay, SilverRupee. You kept it 100, and now you brought it to the final round.
We've seen this before. Rupee was like in the first half. Ruffian took the first round, and Rupee takes the second round. So let's see if Rupee can take this third round to make it a 1-1 scenario in the loser's final side here.
Yeah, and okay, we've seen that with Blanka ball on the throw. We're gonna see if he tries to go for another row. Backdashes this time. Is that always been a thing? Just being able to consistently backdash. Maybe the character that I played wasn't good at it. I played Marissa. Maybe it's just a person thing, or maybe I just gotta get good. Who knows?
It's a little weird. Backdashing versus throws has always been pretty nice, viable. I say across certain characters, it's a little bit tough for certain characters, but it's always been a thing. But what I think right there was another well taken game number 2.
That was absolutely insane to do the second Blanka ball follow-up past him to bait out the drive reversal. That was cute from Ruffian's side, for sure.
Playing out of his mind right now. You talk about cute. The only thing cute I see right here, well, there's nothing cute about this. Look at that. Look at that punish.
Oh my god.
There's nothing cute about that. That's just rude.
No, I like the costume. There's at least that. Blanka-chan is adorable. It's just so goofy to see. I'm a huge fan of Blanka-chan being legal this time because if I remember correctly, Blanka-chan was not a legal costume for some odd reason in Street Fighter V. So, okay, level 1, just get him. Okay, not just to get him off, but take the round. Okay, you go for it, SilverRupee.
That level 1 does a good chunk of damage at the right times, and SilverRupee already taking the first round right here, making the name for himself, making the game for themselves, trying to take home, like, not even take home, just take one game at least. If there's one thing I know for sure, Rupee's trying to take something, not nothing. As he takes one throw, but there's the EXVP, get off of him, stay back. But Rainbow Ball, EX coming through, and now we're taking a bite out of Crime once again. But good jazz on the light punch right there. Ah, you jumped.
Rainbow Ball, yeah, you jumped. You said, get off me, please.
But Ruffy's in burnout, closer and closer to burnout. Yep, that's what they want. But here's the thing, this guy level 3. What do you do? That.
Oh my god, he read it like a book with that super art. He spends the whole farm though. That's a little, yeah, what he said. So final round, meter and a half disadvantage is honestly not that bad. So I like that usage, and it's 2-0. He got more time to play around. He's being a little bit silly. That fake cross under was gross, by the way, and now he's still stuck in the corner. And the right cancel.
That's 2 throws in a row. Are we going to see another throw? There's a whip throw. I don't think that was a throw I wanted to see. No, never mind. There's another throw out of this. And now Ruffian trying to close the gap. There's another throw out of Ruffian. Once again, are we going to see a backdash? We're just going to see a walk back, and I think that's understandable. He doesn't want to take troubles. But there's the confirm. He's going to go for the level. No,
no meter required. Okay. Like you said, 1 on the board for SilverRupee. Game 4, we could possibly see a reverse.
Optimization station.
Yeah, so this is crazy. Ruffian rallies back with 2 on his own after losing 2-0 against SilverRupee. Then now SilverRupee's got 1. So is this the saga? Is this one of the new sagas we're gonna see? Or are we gonna see the saga of Ruffian and SilverRupee going at it every weekly? That's gonna be pretty cool. Man. You know, side order of other players too. But still,
I would love to see that. Wonderful
same
here. Blanka ball earlier. We're seeing that Ruffian is lower and lower on the drive, but a perfect parry for the troubles and all the reward as much as possible. Ruffian once again in burnout, but there's a level 1. Never mind, no level 1 for you, sir. You now need to hold my pressure like I've held yours for the entirety of these games. You need to die, sir. 1 to the face, a couple to the gut. Let's go round 2.
I gotta say, his moves are so cool, especially like the multiple body blow barrage, and yeah, I gotta say they've done a pretty solid job on these animations for the most part. The one exception, he hasn't lifted out recently, but Blanka's air throw is one of the most egregious things I've ever seen in my entire life. But look at that!
That was egregious.
Confirmed. Okay, that was egregious. You took the words right out of my mouth there. Blanka-chan set up, not going to be given a chance to do anything with it, and it's a level 3. Nowhere near dead, by the way. Still in a row. Okay, I see you.
That super's too hype. That super's too hype. I'm sorry. I had to.
I respect it. I like Abigail's from Street Fighter V a little bit more, not gonna lie. But still, you gotta say, yeah, it's still a really fun little thing that using the tethers to the cycle tethers to put them as a box back. Okay, blinking you might miss. It's 2-2. We got ourselves a real match here.
Oh my god, you said you wanted to see SilverRupee and Ruffian run it back multiple times. This is the saga that you wanted, and this is the saga that you're getting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting on close to set point, close to match point for both of these players. 2-2 on the board. There is a perfect parry, and I think SilverRupee is trying to take home the team's chalice. That is Jazdero up at the top right there. But, see Ruffian fighting back out. Gets the Blanka ball, stay in that corner, don't you go anywhere. That's a Blanka in the middle. Look at him in the middle, just looming in the middle.
Yeah, he's just there, big chilling. Okay, I like it. He's not going to get anything off of it, but it's just a threat. Oh my god. All right, unfortunate that he missed, but it was fortunate for Ruffian as they're on set point. Winner gets to fight Jazdero, so that's going to be crazy regardless who plays against him.
But let's remember, we've seen this before. Ruffian takes a round, Silver takes a round. We have to see how this plays out, because look at the situation right now. We still got 83 seconds on the clock. The health bars are slowly whittling down. Well, further due to Ruffian's antics, with the Blanka-chan falling up behind to save his life from more damage. and now Rupee is in a much more tighter situation, much more frantic situation. That mental stack is keeping up, that mental stack is increasing, but there's a sweep trying to close the gap, and closes the gap indeed. Doesn't spend the level 1 for anything, I understand. Actually, I was thinking it was going to be level 2. I see that a little bit too far. I was hoping it would be level 2. But, drive reversal. Mash, we're at last half right here. What's going to happen?
And then he does that, oh, I'm going to do it too, and then he's going to throw out his Blanka chain. He actually takes him out of it, okay, but it doesn't matter. All right, Ruffian getting the run back that he wanted so badly. And Jazdero. So Jazdero, look at him.
Wonderful stats.
7 matches played. Oh, you go right ahead. I'll get the next one.
You know what? Thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. As a matter, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take over because you know what I need to talk about? How did this man get 3rd place at the grand final street appearance in Breakout Series Street Fighter 6? Why? Well, he is a wonderful player. He's got the wonderful MP conversion at 100%, that 86% win rate. His main fighter being JP, and he's first to match point 4 times. Won 6 matches, played 7 matches. He's gotten 9th at the Can Opener Series, and he's got 9th place at the Dual Academy Finish 70. You know, that's a lot of words that I kind of messed up, but either way, he's got some really good standards, and I think that's the main purpose here. I think that's the main point. He's been to 3 grand finals, but never won any of them. So we're hoping to see that Jazz can make this the grand finals that they win, hopefully. But yeah, he's got to go against the one and only multi-time champion RUFIANmx, and I think when we see Ruffian stats, we're gonna get a pretty good idea about how this is going to turn out.
Absolutely. You know, with Ruffian, 5 times they've won, and by the looks of it, I don't know if it was true, but they won the first weekly with Bison. I don't know if that's a little error, or maybe they played Bison before started playing more Blanka, but ever since
Bison.
Yeah, just they played Bison, and then so he played Bison in that tournament, has been playing Blanka since, and now in this weekly itself, they played 14 matches, they've won 12 of them. Out of the 14 matches, they got in the first match point 10 times, a match point conversion. When they were about to win the game, they closed it out every single time with a win rate of a solid 86%. They got, of course, 5 times. They won 5 times. They won a third of our Breakout Series weeklies. They got a first place finish at No God No Neutral number 7 Street Fighter 6. Don't let us know about that weekly. But second place finish at Might Modem Mondays. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. Number 212 that he got in second place. So yeah, he only played Bison only in the grand final of week 1. I guess maybe that's what's a little bit of the meme, but I respect it. Was able to close out the first weekly with Bison and then just played Blanka the whole time. So Ruffian, if it's one thing I want to look at, and it's not always the easiest thing to kind of just look back on, but and of course, Jazdero might know who defeated Jazdero to win those. If it's Ruffian, excuse me 1 second, jeez.
Saying the name made you cough up so much. Look, I understand. It's a scary thing to just kind of bring up all the time, right? You can't just bring it up out of nowhere. Like, the moment you bring it up, you're gonna be like coughing up a storm. You're gonna be going crazy over here. You can't just say that name normally. That name is banned in this household. God damn it!
What are we gonna call it?
Goddamn match. We're going into it. Grand final one. Ruffian, Jazdero, JP versus Blanka. Here we go.
This is gonna be crazy. Okay, yeah, anti-airs are gonna be big. Everything. You gotta find a way to get this man out of your kitchen because he is cooking with you, whether or not you like it or not. So it's just absolutely bonkers what Blanka and Ruffian can do to someone in this match. Look at this. Quick match, quick first round from Ruffian.
That is exactly what we're doing right there. See, you have to cut the back. You have to cut it off again because of Blanka. Just taking over the store, cooking up a little bit too crazy in the house. Look at that. Getting the punish counter grab, and now we see Jazdero's got the mid-screen. I think that's what we'd like to see the most. Put up a good punish on the slide, and Jazdero can't let it go. Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it mid-screen. And this is what Ruffian does not like. Jazdero wants to take another, or hopefully their first, Breakout Series championship. And see, I keep saying another one because I want them to win another one.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. It feels like Jazdero has played so good in a lot of the breakouts that he's played, but he's been in 3 Grand Finals appearances, haven't won any of them. And if I remember correctly, some of them were actually like resets. Like, unfortunately, like he got 6-0'd or lost a set. Yeah, but it's just crazy here seeing 4.
Literally the these grabs, he's reset these grabs over and over. Strike throw comes through all the time. Roughly taking the first game immediately.
Jeez, you can say that name, but if I say RUFIAnmx again,
It's just yo,
RUFIAnmx, please. I'm just gonna have to call him. I'm just gonna have to call him Blanka. Oh no! What?
You gotta say Blanka from now on. Unless you want to lose your health bar, you gotta say Blanka from now on. Meanwhile, JT over here trying to make sure you don't say Blanka any further. Kill him as much as possible, right? You gotta unlock that at full screen territory. But the trade on a button, trying to close the gap, and that's exactly what I'm
Oh my god! There we go.
I think that's level 2. Baby, make it hurt, please. Yes,
I don't know about that, but look at this cute little. Oh no, he missed. And he could have possibly gotten a better mix, and unfortunately, he didn't have it this time around. But Blanka taking game 1. Sorry, game 1 and round 1 here. It's just really had to burp there instead of cop. But look at this level 2 pressure there. Blanka-chan hits that there, throws him. Juggles him. He's gonna do Wake Up Electric. Okay, he did not do Wake Up Electric. I would have allowed.
There's Blanka-chan though. Okay, running off the screen. Didn't the help.
He was at level 2 though, so Blanka-chan was able to activate because of that Blanka bump. Okay, Drive Rush overhead. That's game 2 right out the gate. I lied.
Oh no, not there. Now
okay, there it is. Just now. Press the button. And look at that, just the 2 to nothing. I just got second win.
The thing with Jazdero is he keeps trying to press on a certain situation that does not count for, and right there we see another up ball coming through. But here's the thing, Ruffy is lower, just a tad bit more lower on the drive as it slowly hits the green.
Oh my
but now Jazz on the receiving end of everything right now. There's another up ball. There it is. Trying to get in there. I keep saying there it is. What is there? That is there. Jump heavy kick out of the teleport. Now we are seeing Jazdero's favorite game plan, but Ruffian jumping his way in like a little hopscotch, up falling in front of their face to land a throw. And now here we go. There's another throw. It's on punish counter. There's more damage. Uh-oh. There it is. I keep saying there it is. What is there? The damage, the pressure.
Oh my god, he got one. Snuffs it. Okay. We got one on the board for Jazdero.
He had enough time to level 1.
That was crazy.
There's so much happening right here. I'm just a little bit impressed by this. Look at Ruffian. He's immediately on the verge of trying to make this a reverse bracket in like a reverse set immediately. And I think that's the best part about watching Ruffian. He will always give you guys a wonderful show. Because I'm not even sure this is like, I don't know what to say. I don't have the words. Mash, do you have any words for this?
So fun fact, I'm just gonna talk about this new information that I got. This is unfortunate. Well, we're going into the final round, but Jazdero, this is his 4th Grand Finals appearance. He's lost to Heretic Magic Mastery. Heretic Magic Mastery won once and then dipped, just retired, I don't know. But then he lost to Mike X and Nuffledu. You can't really blame him. And then if he does lose to Ruffian, those are 4 extremely talented players that, unfortunately he wasn't able to get the W on. But, I don't want to, I am notorious for, counting my chickens before they even hatch. But it's just, look at this. This has been 3 very demanding games. Okay, that was not necessary.
This is a very demanding situation out of Jazz right now. Trying to fight back and manages to do so, getting to level 3, trying to reset the situation, trying to get that cooldown period with the critical art animation, which looks a lot more cooler, I must say. But now we have to ask ourselves, what is the Oki? That is the Oki. That is the fright. Those are the spikes. Zoning. Always the Oki. Oh, it is.
Oh my god, he tried to go in, but okay, he got chipped out. Okay, we got 1 on the board. He has to win 2 more in a row if he wants to avoid the reset. But even if Ruffian wins 1 more, we're gonna reset the Grand Finals and has to win 1 more set. What a cross up on that Blanka ball.
And this character is a lot to deal with, right? In this matchup, it is a lot to deal with. But we all know how Jazz plays. Like you said, he's fought multiple well-known players, and this is the fourth well-known player, one of the strongest players, baiting out the up ball. Not sure what kind of spaghetti-o situation that was, but it works again. It doesn't matter how it's spun. Nice job. Gets the throw. This is what we like to see. Are we gonna see another throw? No, not just yet. He's a little too soon.
But look at that slide. Yeah.
There's the throw I was talking about earlier. Another one.
Oh no! God blocks the golf swing. And that's gonna possibly do it if he decides to spend it. The shout of Earth. This is the rough thing about it. I don't know if you know what a Chicago punish is, but
no, I know.
Oh yeah, you know what it is.
That's a Chicago punish. He didn't do a lot. He just got 1 or 2 hits and say, "I'll take."
Well. Here's the thing. The Chicago punches is when you throw after somebody does a really unsafe move. So he did EX block the ball and he punish countered him with the throw. If he could have gotten a better combo instead of the throw, he would have been in a much better spot and could have possibly cooked that round. But that's just how it is, and that's how it goes sometimes. So,
you know, thank you for giving me the correct terminology knowledge on the Chicago Punish. Because the only thing that's the Chicago Punish right now is this wonderful level 2 animation. As we see here, Jazdero. Oh, with the sneaky reset midway in there? Oh, you are dirty. Level 1, Ned? No, you're not going to spend the level 1. I understand. Keep your meter, keep your pressure, keep your space. Don't let them get in. Stay out. There's the throw.
Okay.
Take it home clean. Round 3, here we come.
that's like that mix-up is kind of like when somebody's trying to grab your attention and talk to you about something that you like, only to talk about it just so they can steal the French fries from your plate. It was just extremely devious. Yeah, it's like, get your own fries, but that's just what the reset was. It was just like, oh, by the way, here's a little sneaky link for you. But he spent all of it again. Okay, that I kind of like that. Regardless, even if he got hit, it would have traded anyways. But
ball through the heavy forcible back, heavy punch, which was a good idea. But now you're in the corner in burnout. But it does not matter. You still have the level 2 to work with. Oh my god! And now you're in burnout on top of that. Okay, this is not good.
Yeah.
Oh, that reach!
That reach, that was like meaty. That was chip. That was a reset. So we're going back into 0-0. It looks like we are going to see a switch. He got a game off, but he's going to try the Bison. The Bison is no slouch either. Maybe he just wants to kind of smother him. But here's the thing about it. Rasec is a solid training partner, I believe, of Ruffian and EC as well. So he probably has a lot of Bison experience from Rasec. Although, mind you, that being said, Rasec uses so much Devil's Reverse. I've never seen anybody use as much as Devil's Reverse as him. So Jazdero is kind of more of a little grounded approach per se.
Right, and grounded approach is what Jazz has to approach with, right? You see that Jazz, does have the use of that Devil's Reverse. There's a slide, nice, trying to trap him, and now we're in the point. And now we're going to be seeing this wonderful Jazdero nonsense right here, right? You got the Cycle Mind Plants on him, and there's the up ball. I was just about to mention that. And now we're going to see big Bison damage. We're going to EX stomp. Yes, we are. Yes, into the level 1. I see. That is what Jazz want to see. Production's trying to swap me left to right. Ruffian does not play. Is that correct? There you go. It's correct. It's correct.
They're gonna have a long conversation with you about that. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, the 15th. Oh my god. I was gonna say the 15th weekly of Breakout series, but unfortunately that might have been at least the 15th with EX Rainbow Ball that Jazdero's punished. But even with that being said, Ruffian still looks pretty good. He has a lot of, well, he doesn't have as much time now because it's a reset, but he does have, some more games to kind of adjust to this Bison. But look at this commanding presence.
Hold on there, partner, because you say that, look at what Ruffians and Brian gotta play for their life. You see that level 1 there? Now see, we're in the corner right now, right? Now you gotta think about this. What's gonna happen there? There's a drive impact. That's what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Now we're gonna see a third block.
Yep, there we go. This is what you want to see for the buys that are cheering for Jazdero. What a way to bounce back. They were down 2-0, got a game back with JP, and then unfortunately lost in game 4. But look at that convincing win from Jazdero's Bison. 4th grand final appearance. He's still here. He's still trucking, and he wants one. He wants to bring it home. And what better way to do that than to do it against a 5-time Breakout Series champion?
Yeah, but here's the thing, that dragon is coming back. He's still got a pretty big hill to climb upon with this wonderful combo that's unfortunately not going to kill for a Ruffian, but there's overhead, and that's what's going to kill. Headbutt, head banging it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just one of those days.
Yeah,
yeah, I would not want to be in a mosh. I wouldn't want to be in a mosh pit regardless. I'm 6'2", 250 pounds. You know, I think I can hold myself. I'm a little bit out of shape / a little bit of a dad bod. I would not want to be in a mosh pit with Blanka right now, especially when he's all fired up with electricity.
This is a mosh pit of a situation. Jazz got to get a little bit closer and trying to fight back, but there's a Blanka-chan. Thankfully, the grab saves his life, but you're taking damage because of it. I don't know where that crouching heavy punch came from, the snipe, but there it is. Not dead just yet. One more shot at life. One more chance. Got to root it out for Jazz here. Now, Ruffian backing off, understands that this is his momentum, this is his lead, doesn't need to do a whole lot. Jazz played it out, but the slow button versus the fast button. Who takes it?
That's the thing about it, is you're put in a situation where you gotta press buttons because you gotta hit them. You're in such a big disadvantage, and Ruffian knew that, so why not just get the trade, why not throw a button out, and that's exactly what happens. So good awareness there by Ruffian. And it's 1-1 on this reset.
Oh boy, and this is, again, we are now in the Metro back streets. This is where Bison actually robbed these guys for his clothing gear. Like, bro, Bison was out here stark, but like all out in the new. And he came over here, guys were messing with him, and he said, you know what, I want your clothes. Give me those clothes, but in exchange, I need you to give me your life block, because you are lower and lower, Jazdero. And now Jazz has got to switch it up, figure it out, take his time. There's the button to kind of lock with that throw.
Boy, do it.
But switching sides. Uh-oh. There's one throw. Mash, is there another throw? No!
Oh god.
It is.
Yeah, that was clutch. That was good stuff by Ruffian to point it out there. Meterless. This is the thing about it. It's like there's so many expendable resources that you can just get back in the next round. Might as well just go nuts with them. And that's why a lot of great players are the ones that know how to spend all their meter accordingly. And look at this. Just going to be able to possibly carry him over the corner. Not close enough, but okay.
Psycho Crusher barely going over the Blanka trying to save himself is kind of nuts, dude.
Great scissors kick to kind of snuff him there. Didn't want to get like a possible like Blanka ball to activate Blanka-chan. So, you know, the double knee kick we've kind of barely seen from Ruffian. It's been using that as just a way to kind of add a little bit more mental stack to Jazdero. Okay, that was obnoxious. Great air-to-air normal to get him out, but still has a mountain to climb. He's going to try to find a way to burn out Ruffian here. But,
well, there would have been a way, but that was not the way. Oh man, that is actually super duper unfortunate. And you know, it is kind of messed up as well because Jazdero was so prepared for that Blanka up ball punch from the sky last round, but here we are, game number 3, set point for Ruffian, who is trying to get there as quickly as possible, but Jazz doesn't want to let him at all. And now we're seeing Jazz trying to keep them trapped in this corner just as much as possible. There's a driver pack trying to escape there. Up ball, but going around town, gets a throw from downtown. Get in there. Oh!
Okay. I like that. That was a unique way to get mine set up.
That's close enough, because the thing is you can cancel that crouching heavy punch. A lot of people tend to do that like that. Plus, I get it. Trap him in there. Oh no, just
speaking of trapping him in there. And like I talked about before, he's going to spend it, and it's not going to be enough. And he baits it out. Oh my god, the slide. Are you kidding me? Tournament point for RUFIANmx on a Grand Finals reset.
You gotta believe in Jazdero supremacy.
I believe in Jazdero as well, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. It's just
right.
But that's also how it goes sometimes. You missed!
Drops it, no! I don't think you wanted that!
Oh, please. Don't
Mash, you gotta hold me, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Dude, he locked him out of it. That's so crazy. Look at that.
Throw.
Okay.
The sitting kicks. Breaking the throw, I agree. There's a Psycho Crusher. Everyone is just bouncing around this match. You're trying to keep up with Ruffian, and that's the problem. You can't keep up with Ruffian and his movement. Now we're sitting here full screen. Jazz approaching. It's like approaching a wild monster, dude. But there's the throw. So we're gonna see another throw. No! Should have held her parry out just a little bit more longer. Now Jazz much more.
Okay, I respect it.
Maybe unfortunate. Not just yet.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have a chance.
Yes,
We have a chance. No meter required there, besides the drive meter. And we're going to final round, game 4.
Oh my goodness. This could be a game 5 at any given moment for both of these players, but I think Ruffian, once again, does not want that. He wants to go to bed already, but he may not just yet. And throw.
Like what I talked about before, yeah, Bison doesn't have the best options on defense, so Ruffian's been doing a really good job of just trying to get out of it. EX into level 3, not bad. You're going to take away some of the burnout gains here, but it's not going to be enough to cause burnout, I mean.
But he had to do that, though, because he saw the Blanka shot coming up. And
oh
now
my, it doesn't matter.
The Blanka shot coming up, you're dead!
Oh my goodness, I liked it. It was a valiant effort, Jazdero, but Ruffian